Coach Missy, and I am here with your Girl FU lessons. We are selling. Listen, we are going to change. Let me go ahead and write it on the board, baby. GirlFU.com. How we are going to go ahead and do it. Listen, today we are going to sell 1,000 books. We are going to change 1,000 lives. We're going to sell 1,000 books. Did you hear me? We are selling how many books? Put it in the comments. How many books are we selling today? How many? If we sell 100 more books, I'll change my outfit. How many are we selling today? 1,000. Wow. Thank you. 1,000 books. 1,000 books. Right? That's what we're doing. If you go to girlfu.com, go ahead and pick up your copy. It comes with a digital workbook. Also, we have a coaching night on 7/27. Mark that down, 7/27. We are selling 1,000 books today. Shout out to all the people who've helped me so far. We have sold 148 books, and we are going to keep on keeping on. You got so many confirmations for me, Tip Slays? We'll come back tonight when I'm doing confirmations and confessions. Because right now is what? Girl, fuck you. All right. Listen, I have a question. How many people are tired of doing what other people want them to do? I want to ask a question. I just want to take a note. Like, girl, it's hot as fuck in here. I got to unzip this shit. Rudolph about to get sexy as hell. I have a question. How many people are tired of pretending? How many people are tired of pretending? Huh? How many people are tired of pretending? Pretending to be nice, pretending to be busy. You tired of pretending? If you are, let me know. Say something. Hey, hey, girl, hey. All right. Shay said me. Okay. All right. If you are tired of pretending, if you are tired of putting on for the city, you're in the right place. All right. You're in the right place. All right, y'all. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go ahead. We're going to start from the introduction. So, today we're going to talk about this book is a mirror and a microphone. So, we're going to do lesson number 1. And you can ask me questions. I can give you free coaching right here, right now. You can go ahead. Welcome to girlfuckyou.com. You understand me? Welcome to Girl Fuck You. This is the day of reckoning. So, we are going to start with number 1. This is lesson number 1. We're going to call this lesson number 1. And this lesson is going to be about the mirror and the microphone. Because some of y'all need that shit. Y'all need a mirror and a microphone. Now, my first question is this. How many people are real with themselves? How many of y'all are real with yourselves? Tell me. How many people are real with themselves? How many people are like, you know what? I be fucking up. How many people say that to themselves? She said, not me. Okay, good. Sometimes. All right. And this is what I'm doing. Y'all, we got to be listening. In order to change, we have to be accountable. In order to change, we have to be accountable. You know what's fucked up, though? You know what's fucked up? Had I got on this live, let me tell y'all something before I get into this shit, right? Because I'm going to tell y'all, first of all, how to use the book and how to read it. Let me say this to say that. You know what's crazy? Had I got on this live and told y'all that I was doing readings, had I got on here and told you I'm going to do free yes or no's or $7 questions or whatever the fuck it might be, people would have stayed on this live. And it's crazy because you don't need a fucking psychic if your antennas is up. Put the fucking book down. Let's get into it, bitch. Huh? Let me help y'all hoes out. You don't need a reader if you have discernment, ho. Well, that took a change. That took a huh? You don't need tarot cards, huh? You don't need tarot cards if you have boundaries. If you know who the fuck you are. Welcome. Welcome in. Hey, hey girl. I know you did. You don't need to ask me no questions. You don't need to ask anybody questions. If you know who you are and you have a relationship with God, not saying that if you have a relationship with God, you will hear him for yourself. I am trying to get you hoes away from having to go to other people, including me, for answers. Hmm? I am trying to move you from having to figure out if Deshaun is the fucking one. No, his name is Deshaun. He was toxic at birth. I'm confused. Huh? We want to be entertained and not enlightened. We want to be entertained and not enlightened. If you came at the right time, share this out. Share this out. Share this out. You want to be entertained and not enlightened. Now, I could put all my energy into going back to doing readings full time and take all your goddamn bread. Let me talk about it. Can I talk about it? Let's straighten it out. Welcome. Good morning, motherfuckers. Hmm? I could put all my energy into going back to readings. Can I enlighten you? Let me give you a little info. The best time for a spiritual reader, the best time to do readings, the most money making time, the best time to make money is going to be between the 15th of the month and the 3rd of the next month. The 15th and the 3rd. You know why? Because people forget they have bills after the 15th of the month. Once you done paid off your major bills, y'all really blowing the rest of y'all check. And then you have a lot of people on disability that just don't that just feel helpless or they don't have no friend. I have a lot of women who are on disability that don't get out much and just want somebody to talk to. So when they get their check, and it's about to be the holiday, when they get their checks, between the 1st and the 3rd, they buy stuff or they book readings because they really just want somebody to talk to. And is that honest enough for y'all? Huh? Is that honest enough for y'all? So if anybody who's really into this spirituality business, the business side of it, know to ramp up whatever they doing between the 15th and the 3rd of the next month. Because that's when you really gonna make all your bread. Huh? So when you see readers online all day and all night look like, right? All day and all night during the last week or the last 10 days of the month, know that that's money making, that's the money making time. Huh? And I'm not trying to knock nobody. I'm not trying to knock nobody's hustle, but I've watched other people readings and y'all not getting clear answers. Hell, y'all don't even like the answers I give you. Y'all not getting clear answers. Everything is still kind of, it's still kind of up in the air. And then what do? You pay money for more. Can I get some more? Can you tell me more? Or you're told that something is on you. Girl, fuck you. Girl, fuck you. Okay? That is so far from the truth. You are not cursed. Huh? Listen, you are not cursed. It is not a generational curse. Huh? Ain't nobody put hoodoo, voodoo, or noodoo on your ass. Huh? It is a mindset issue. It is a problem. It's with your mind. And when people call me, I tell them that. I'm like, girl, I don't care what his baby mama said. I don't care what kind of herb she buy from the store. Do you believe it? Because you only give power to what you believe. You only give power to what you believe. If I believed everything that people said about me, if I believed everything that people put on me, if I believed every person that had come against me, I wouldn't be nowhere. I'd be somewhere crazy in a closet. Wake up. Now, what I'm doing, this right here, what I'm doing, might affect me financially for a while, but I don't care because I need you to wake up. I need you to wake up. I'd rather get on this live for free and tell you, hey, I'm going to give you lesson by lesson in this book. I'd rather get on here for free and say share and like. Maybe you don't feel like you need the book. Bitch, maybe you don't read. I don't know. But what I need you to do is start hearing them for yourself. I need you to change your mindset. I need you to wake the fuck up. Stop blaming your ex for leaving you 20 years ago. And oh my God, ever since my husband left, I done had bad luck. No, you done been down in the dumps and your energy ain't shit. Maybe you ain't got friends to tell you nothing like this because all y'all fucked up. Y'all trauma bonding. All y'all baby daddies done left. All y'all ain't nobody got no husband. All y'all man bashing. Ain't nobody got no job that they want. Everybody looking crazy. Wake up. Your children are watching you be depressed. Your children are watching you go through fucked up relationships. Your children are watching you work jobs that you don't want. Some of y'all grandchildren are watching you. Wake up. Stop blaming the government. Oh, they got rid of D. You didn't even know what the fuck DEI was. Shut up. Stop. Wake up. Stop being a victim. Huh? You want to talk about black girl magic? Here it is. And this ain't even just for black women. It's anybody. Girl, fuck you. Now, I'ma start with that with page number 1. Get your goddamn pen and paper out. If you believe in what I got going, go to girlfu.com and purchase your book today. Let us know you purchased it. I'm selling 1,000 books. Not I want to, not I'm trying to. I'm selling. You said this man ain't got the man ain't got your foot on your neck. You got your foot. Ain't nobody got their foot on your neck. Ain't no man. Stop. See, that's what I'm saying. This is shit we believe. We give all our problems to something else. Who is the man? Who is he? Who is the man? You at work talking about the man. I hate when people talk, oh, the man and the who is the man? The only person stopping you from being great is you. That's it. That's it. When I woke up and realized that the only person stopping me from being what I wanted to be was me, I straightened the fuck up. Everything that I produce, yes, I put out them good, messy story time books. Yes, I'm writing a children's book for my granddaughter, doing all that and all that. But this right here, bitch, this is the book of Misty. Huh? This is the becoming. This is the reckoning. This is the change. And we're going to get started. Now, either way it goes, you don't want to hear about this, fine. You want to go the regular route, come back and join me tonight when I do confessions and confirmations. Come back tonight when I'm doing $10 questions on sale. Come back tonight so I can tell you about 2026. Come back tonight so I can tell you where your bay at. Instead of deciding that you're going to find a bay today, come back tonight and give me your money then. Come back tonight and give me your coin in. If that's easier for you, that's fine. But right now, we about to get this work. Amen. Amen. I'll wait on the congregation. Thank you. Okay. Hi, my name is Coach Misty, and I'm the author of "Girl Fuck You." It's my first self empowerment self help book. I want y'all to know that this is not profanity; it is prophecy. You understand me? Amen. All right. So I want to say this to say that again. This book right here is not here to coddle you. I'm not here to coddle you. I'm here to call it like it is. I'm gonna call you forward, and and I'm gonna call you home to yourself. Bitch, I'm gonna help you find you today. Lesson number 1. Bitch, you need to find you. Point number 1, huh? Number 1, huh? You, come on, somebody. Number 1, okay? You need to find you. That's number 1. You need to find you. Huh? Write that shit down. You need to find you, bitch. Huh? And what I mean by that is that we are so quick to give our opinions to other people. We up here, listen, we up here trying to always, oh, I'ma help somebody. You up here getting these build-a-bear ass niggas. Mm. I didn't know it's too early for this. It's daylight, Jesus. You up here getting these build-a-bear ass niggas. I'ma help him and I'ma love him. That's what y'all may not say that, but that's what you're doing. I'ma love him and I'ma help him and I'ma guide him and I'ma mold him into the man. Bitch, you need to find you. Because if you know who you were, you wouldn't be picking up these projects. Huh? You up here trying to help your grown ass daughter become all she can be. That bitch is grown. Go to the army. Huh? You need to find you. Because guess what? Guess what? The world has said what they say. Oh, I'm a mother. This is what the world has told you. They just say, oh, I'm a mom. Huh? I'm a caregiver. Huh? I'm a wife or girlfriend. Huh? I'm a ride or die. That's what y'all say. I'm a ride or die. I'm a mom. I'm a caregiver. I'm a wife. I'm a girlfriend. I'm a ride or die. Okay. I'm a supervisor. Boy, you can't tell a black woman nothing that's a supervisor. Jesus. I'm a supervisor. Huh? I'm a supervisor. I'm in the church. I'm a church member. Hold on, church member. What is it about any of these that are unique? What if you tell me I'm a mom, I'm a caregiver, I'm a wife, I'm a ride or die, I'm a loyal church member, I'm a supervisor, whatever it is, I'm at that job. You ain't told me shit about you. These are all labels. These are all labels that describe what you do for other motherfuckers. You need to find you. You need to find you. Huh? This is a label that tells me, oh, she has kids. Oh, she takes care of her family. Oh, she's a supervisor. Or she's a business owner. I'm an entrepreneur looking asshole. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm not gonna spell entrepreneur because I'm gonna write it in cursive, but I'm gonna say business. I'm a bitch. I'm hot. I'm a business owner looking ass. I'm a business owner. I'm a boss. Who are you for real? You need to find you. You don't even know who you are. It's too hot to be spelling entrepreneur. This shit got my titty sweating. You don't even know who you are, do you? Huh? If we take away this, if you lose your business today, who are you? Huh? Who are you? If you lose your business today, who are you? If you lose your job today, who are you? Huh? When your kids leave the house and you are no longer a full-time mom, who are you? Oh, somebody not with me. You hoes not with me. Go buy the fucking book. Who are you? Huh? When the people that you caring for, if whether they pass or move on, whatever the case may be, who are you? Huh? Huh? When your husband of 20 years decide he don't want your ass because he done met a broad at work and you're no longer a wife or a girlfriend, who are you? Huh? When that best friend, hey, when your husband leave you for that best friend you was a ride or die for, huh? Who are you? Who are you? And when that church you go to, when that church that you been tied in that for 15 years, that church you volunteer at, huh? When you find out that the pastor like men and been cheating on his wife, who are you? Who are you? You need to have an identity outside of the labels that society has put on you in order to survive. When your kids, if your whole identity has been as a mother and your kids leave this house, guess what? And the kids leave that goddamn house, guess what's going to happen? You're going to lose your shit because you no longer know who you are. When you have dedicated your whole entire being to being somebody's wife, to being somebody's long-term girlfriend, to being somebody's baby mama, and their relationship breaks up, you are going to lose your fucking mind. Because you never know who you are now. See, I need you to find out who you are right now in the calm of the storm. Huh? I need you to find out who you are while the water is peaceful. Huh? Because finding out who you are requires peace. Let me tell you something. Finding you requires peace, clarity, conviction, because you got to stand on that shit. Huh? Peace, clarity, conviction, and understanding. First of all, you have to be clear on what you want to be. Tell me right now who you want to be. Who are you? When you need to find you, I ain't talking about the you from 20 years ago. That's y'all all think y'all up sit here time traveling and shit. That's what y'all be doing, time traveling. Listen, if you are watching this and you purchase a book while we are on live, go to girlfuckyou.com. Go to girlfu. It's right on the screen. You see it, friend? Girlfu.com is the first page. It say pre-order, but we got the books. Go to girlfu.com. When you buy a book, let me know so we can go ahead and keep tally and shout you out. So listen, peace, clarity, conviction, and understanding. First of all, you need to decide who you want to be. I ain't got time for this shit. You need to decide who it is that you want to be. That's number. That's number one. Decide that. Right? So when you decide who you want to be and not who you was before, stop talking about I need to go back to who I was 20 years ago. 20 years ago, I was a bad motherfucker. 20 years ago, I was da da da. 20 years ago doesn't apply. 20 years ago, we had pagers. Nobody has a beeper anymore. 20 years ago, gas was $2 a gallon. That doesn't apply anymore, right? 20 years ago, we weren't in a recession. 20 years ago, the housing market, right? No, I need you to decide who you want to be moving forward because all of the labels that I had on the board before, mom, caregiver, employee or boss or church member, husband, I mean, wife, girlfriend, all of those can change. All of those can change. Come on, y'all. Let's go ahead and hit this flash goal. I just need 3 people to send me a rose real quick. We just need 3 people to send me a rose. All of that shit can change. Now, somebody didn't report at the live saying that I'm leading people off of the thing, but that's okay. I need y'all to share this live out. We're going to get people on this live, period. I need y'all to share this live out. Share this motherfucker out. Thank y'all. Share this bitch out. I ain't give a fuck what TikTok talking about right now. Share the live out. Share the live out. Okay, I'm not on the For You page, and that ain't never meant shit to me. Share this motherfucker out. Share this bitch out with at least one hoe. Share it out. So let's talk about it, y'all. You need to find you. You need to decide on who it is that you want to be moving forward. And it has to be a selfish reason. I tell people this all the time. You need a selfish reason, right? You need a selfish reason. You need to decide who you are to listen. You need to decide who you are in order for you to move forward. Because listen, if you are you for you, it don't matter. Can't nobody fuck with that. Huh? If you decide who you are and it benefits you, can't nobody disturb that. Can't nobody disturb that. See, if I'm a wife and my husband walk away, it's disturbing. If I'm a mom and my kids move off and go to college, now I'm disturbed. But if I decide that I'm gonna be a gun toting, book writing, cussing ass coach, can't nobody disturb that. Can't nobody take that away from me. Nothing you can do can stop me from being Coach Misty. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Huh? If I decide I'm gonna be a tatted up pastor, huh? Nothing. Nope. No, you can't take that from me. Because who I am doesn't depend on the needs of others. You understand that? Who I am doesn't depend on the needs of others. You hear me? Right. So you need to find you. You need peace. Some of y'all don't know what peace is, and I'm gonna teach y'all hoes how to get peace. But you need a moment of peace. You need 5 minutes of peace. And peace doesn't mean stillness. A lot of people get that fucked up. They're like, "Oh, I'm gonna be at peace because it's gonna be quiet." Peace doesn't mean being quiet. Peace doesn't mean stillness. Peace is internal peace. See, you can have peace. The whole world around you can be going. The whole world around you can be falling around you, but you can have eternal peace. Right? That peace is saying, listen, and peace ain't peaceful. We'll get to that in a minute. Peace ain't peaceful. You need conviction. You need saying 10 toes on this shit. Just like when you go somewhere and you know somebody sitting in your seat at a concert, just like if you go to the Beyonce concert and you know you in section B and you done paid $2,500 for this ticket and you in section B, row A, seat one, and somebody in your shit, you is not gonna let up. You are not gonna go and find another seat. You want to go and get about this seat, Playboy. You need conviction like that. You need Beyonce ticket seat conviction. You need to stand on that shit. You need to tell people, hey, this is what this is and this is what it ain't. And you need understanding. Peace, clarity, conviction, and understanding. You need a clear definition of what it is. You need understanding that this ain't gonna happen overnight. That's number one. Understanding that your change ain't gonna happen overnight. You have had the last 20, 30 years of being something for somebody else. You finding you ain't gonna happen overnight, but it don't have to take all night to do it either. It ain't gonna happen overnight, but it ain't got to take. Listen, we gonna start right now. Today is day one. Put day one in them comments. Today is day one, and I'm just on the intro. I ain't even went past no other page. Listen, I want you to know this. My title, which is what? Girl, fuck you. That's the title of the book, right? This is day one. I want y'all to know that this is for the woman who's been told that you're too much, but simultaneously not enough. When people tell you you're doing too much, but then you're not doing enough, that's crazy. This book is for you, right? This is the version of you. This is the book that is the version for you that know better, but you keep settling. Some of y'all know better. Y'all know y'all ain't got no business dealing with that job. You know you ain't got no business dealing with that man, but you keep settling because you don't want to be by yourself. And you like, well, something is better than nothing. This book is for you, ho. Listen, this is the woman who looks confident but cries herself to sleep at night. This is for y'all hoes that still buying body pillows from Amazon, bitch. This is for you. And not cursing. If that's a problem, log off. I'm gonna use God and curse words. My book is Girl Fuck You and it's spiritual. So if you got a problem with me saying Girl Fuck You and God, log off. Right? Understand that this is a reset. I'm just being honest with people because they be like, oh my God, how can you say that? How could you marry Lester? But here we are. Huh? How could you marry your baby daddy and he got other kids? But here we are. Okay? All right. So listen, boom. This is a reset. It is not an insult. It is a reset. Normally, when you hear this or you see this, people be like, girl, I know you didn't say that to me. Yes, I did. This is a reset, right? Listen, it is a loving middle finger to the lies that you would believe. We are saying, girl, fuck you to everything people told you you wasn't. We saying, girl, fuck you to the people who told me I wasn't going to be shit because I was a teenage mother, huh? Okay? Girl, fuck you, Auntie Verdell. I mean, I love you, but girl, fuck you. Hmm? Huh? We are saying fuck you to the people at your job that told you not to apply because they didn't believe in you. We saying fuck you to that man at home that don't support you. We saying, yeah. I ain't gonna go into my storyline, but yeah. If y'all don't know, baby, I had 2 kids by the time I was 18 and 4 kids by the time I was 22, but I have a master's degree by the time I was 28. And the people who told me I wasn't gonna be nothing, the people that supported me were people who didn't even know me. The people that supported me were, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it was white people from the maternity home. My parents sent me to a well, my mother sent me to a maternity home because I would not abort my oldest son. Let's get into it. He's 28 now. Because I would not abort my oldest son. I was a teenager. The people who rallied, the people who was there for my high school graduation, who was there for my college graduation, the people who loved on me were the white people who took care of me in that paternity home. My own family told me I wasn't gonna be shit. Even sitting at my graduation from college with 4 kids, I graduated from college. Hell, I started my college career pregnant with my last one. He 22 now. Even sitting at my college graduation when I announced that I was going right back to go ahead and get my master's. I was starting school back in 2 weeks. After graduating with a bachelor's, I was going to start school back in 2 weeks to get my master's. I had a cousin sit me and look me in my face and tell me, okay, girl, you ain't got to do all that. You didn't did enough. We didn't think you was going to get this. Now, like, she really told me I was doing too much. Like, I could go ahead and chill. Excuse me, yo? The fuck? What? Huh? So, girl, fuck you. Look at me now. Ah, I'm getting paper. Bow, twerk in your Rudolph suit. Bow, bow, twerk. Back to the book. What's up, Aaron? I'm on live. So, let me tell y'all. First of all, you need to find you. I want to say this and say that. There are 10 chapters in this book. There are 10 chapters. Aaron, I'm on live. Turn that shit off. First of all, y'all, when does the book come out? The book is out, Tina. Have you ordered it? The book is out. If you ordered it, we shipping them out. So let me tell you. Let me tell you how to read the book. Number one, there are 10 chapters in this book. Let me do a little girl FU math. There are 10 chapters in the book. Each chapter, it's not about family ain't nothing. You just got to decide who you telling shit to. It ain't about just family ain't nothing. Sometimes your friends ain't nothing. Sometimes your man ain't nothing. You just got to be careful of who you around. Back then, I was 20 something years old. I was young. I was impressionable. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to make it. Now, listen, them people who talked about me like a dog, you can't get shit from me. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. You can't get no conversation from me, and I don't hate you. I love you. I don't hate you. I love you. And I love you enough to leave your ass over there. You understand me? I love you enough to let you watch me from over there. Huh? Yeah. So there are 10 chapters in the book. Each chapter has 8 lessons. Let me tell you how 90 days is going to change your life. You ready? If y'all listen, once you purchase your book, go ahead and let me know, and we're going to go ahead and put the tally mark. So it said anybody purchased the book so far, we're going to go ahead and shout you out. Mirror, 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 all that stuff. Listen, you said about who you talking to. Listen, if you change your circle, if you change your circle of people, you don't have to worry about who you telling your secrets to, who you telling your vision to, who you telling the plans to. Get around people who are like-minded, right? And also, listen, this girl, fuck you. This is not just about one book or one day or selling 1,000 books. This is a community that I'm building, right? This is a community of like-minded people. A lot of y'all need a new tribe. Shit, I need a new tribe. Well, I'm building my tribe now. I don't talk to most of the people that I grew up with. I don't talk to my family no more, and I'm okay with that. I'm all right. Aaron, you in class? Girl. Okay, hurry up. All right. So we got 10 chapters. Let me tell you how 90 days is going to change your life. This is what we're doing. You got 10 chapters in the book. Each chapter has 8 lessons. How many people can do math? You got 10 chapters, 8 lessons. That equals, that's 80 lessons in this book, not including introduction, right? So we got 80 lessons. Now, I'm going to show y'all something. Each lesson has review questions at the end. Each lesson has review questions at the end. Aaron, can you find me another light to put in here? I need a light to face or behind me because it's dark in here. I think I got one in my room or one in the office. Each one has at least 2 review questions. You can work a page a day, right? Changing your life in 90 days. Now, there's a digital workbook. Hold on, but wait, there's more. There's a digital workbook. Huh? That has 10. How many lessons y'all think y'all got? Mirror, 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 mirror. 10 lessons. It's a digital workbook that has 10 lessons in the digital workbook. I'm going to tell you how to read the book before we get into it. So, if you have 80 lessons equals 80 days, and then, or you got 10 lessons, that's 10 days, that's 90 days, right? But I'm going to tell you how to read the book, how to work it. I'm gonna give you the digital workbook for free. I'm gonna tell you how to work it, right? It equals 90. You are going to do a page. So when you're going through chapter 1, right? When we start chapter 1, which is the wake up slap, you're going to read all of chapter 1. You're going to read 1 page a day, right? So you're going to read chapter 1, lesson 1, chapter 1, lesson 2, chapter 1, do, 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 do. Once you get to chapter 1, lesson 8, you are then going to go to your workbook and go ahead and do the review on chapter 1, the full review on chapter 1 out of your workbook. So you are going to go 8 lessons in the book, 1 lesson in your workbook, and then you move to the next chapter. That's how this works. In 90 days, you will change your life. Questions, concerns, or comments before we move on? Where can I plug that up at? Questions before you just, oh, we got somebody who got the book. Mirror, 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 mirror. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to Taurus Queen 2023. Friend, you have, listen, we'll be sending out the digital workbooks today via email. Also, you are invited to my personal night of group coaching on 7/27 on Sunday. And I'm going to write you a personal affirmation in your book. Give it up. Mirror, 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 mirror. Thank you. All right, y'all, let's get into it. So, right? There's also in the book, there's a suggested time completion timeline in the book. So you may not remember what I just told you, and that's okay. There's a suggested completion timeline, and it tells you what to do. All right. So without further ado, y'all ready? I'm about to walk y'all through this shit. What questions? Huh? What questions y'all got? Now, this was really the introduction, the mirror and the microphone. Remember, you need to find you. If you don't remember nothing else from that, you need to find you. All right, let's get into it. We're going to start with lesson 1. Chapter 1 is called the wake up slap. And I think I just started that process for y'all, okay? Huh? You said, thank you. I need this book. I'm all type of fucked up. And I'm glad you said it. Oh, we got another one. Mirror, mirror, mirror. Shout out to you, Tina Raw. That's a cold ass name too. Tinder Raw. Boom. We got 2 books purchased. Come on, Bookie Butts. Welcome to Girl Fuck You. Listen, y'all. I want you all. We're gonna have book clubs. And October 2026, we will have our first Girl Fuck You convocation. Okay. Listen, that's okay, friend. Come on with it. Thank you. Welcome. All right, y'all. Let's get into number one. Don't say shit about my reindeer things, okay? Don't y'all say a motherfucking thing about these pajamas. All right, so chapter 1 is called the wake up slap. Huh? Check up. I already wake you up. Listen, this is not a love letter. It's a wake up call. All right. So we're going to do chapter 1, lesson 1 is wake up call. All right. Let's get into it. Now, let me say this to say that. This is not a soft start. So let me say this to say that. This is not a soft start. So let me tell you what the fuck it ain't. Let me get my red marker out. This is not a soft start. So if you're looking for somebody to hold your hand or some book to be like, you are loved, you are kind, you are amazing, girl, fuck you. This ain't it. So this is what? This is not a soft start. Okay? I'm about to pull a rug out from up under your ass. It is not a soft start. That's number one. Number two, listen, like I said, this book is not going to start with, hey, beautiful, you got this, and a bouquet of feel good fluff. And listen, you've heard that shit already. It's people feeding you that bullshit. You want that, go get you a daily bread. This ain't what this is, right? Listen, we got the vision boards, and you got candles, and save Instagram affirmations, and a planner full of dreams. This ain't it. You hoes is planning for the plan of the plans. Stop it. We're done with that, right? I want to say this to say that. Listen, this is a wake up slap, right? This is the kind that leaves an imprint. It's the kind that make you sit up straighter and say, damn, that was for me. Some of y'all been watching me like, damn, that hoe talking to me. And is, right? I want you to know that I wrote this book because I know exactly how I feel to smile in public but cry at night. I know exactly how it feels to go to a job and sit in the car and sit there and be late. How many of y'all done got to your job on time but was late because you was sitting in the car because you didn't want to go in that bitch? I wrote this book because of that. Huh? I wrote this book is when you're sitting at home and you got them kids in the house and you just need a fucking break, but you ain't got nobody to give you no break. So you sit in the fucking car and you just sit there and your kids be like, damn, why mama not coming in the house? Just got the book. We got another one. Thank you. Mirror. This book is for you. Huh? I used to sit in my car. Let me tell you something. I love my kids. I got 4 of them. I used to sit in my car so fucking long. Listen, y'all. I used to sit in my car so fucking long that my kids would have to come outside and check on me. And it's not, I needed to breathe. I had no breathing room. I was just like, damn, right? It's like I'm at my job. I got to do something for them, right? Listen, I'm at my job. I got to do something for them. I go in the house. I'm the mama. And then by the time I get a little time for myself, I got to go to sleep because I got to wake the fuck up at 5 o'clock and do it all over again. I wrote this book for you. I didn't know who I was. I used to be on antidepressant medication. Yeah. I had a therapist. No wrong with the therapist. I was on medication. I had to take anti-meds, antidepressant meds. You said every night I go and drive by myself to nowhere. This book is for you. All right, listen. Listen, I know what it's like to have a wall full of degrees, but feel spiritually bankrupt inside. I know what it's like to be the strong one. I'm tired of being strong. I made a video a couple nights ago that said, hey, my name is Coach Misty, and I'm no longer a strong black woman. I'm tired of being strong. I can't be strong for nobody else. I have nothing left. I know how it is to be an empty shell. I wrote this book for you. You see what I'm saying? I wrote this book for you. Also, listen, I know how to be the go-to girl when it has, listen, I'm the go-to girl who had no safe place to fall, right? And if you check all these boxes, but you are exhausted from pretending that you're okay, this is a book to you. This is your book. You understand me? Understand this isn't a love letter to your pain. I'm not here to coddle your pain. I'm not here to affirm what you did. I'm not to be like, it's okay, girl. You gonna be fine because you are amazing. Bitch, this is not it. This is the reckoning. This is the reckoning with your power. He said, facts, tired of being a strong one all the damn time. Everyone go-to person. I'm going to teach you how to say fuck all that. All right. Next, at some point, the women you are meant to be starts getting louder than the ones that's been performing. And when that happens, I'm going to say it again. At some point, the the woman that you are meant to be starts getting louder than the one you've been performing. Because a lot of y'all is performing. Some of y'all are EGOTs. Huh? Some of y'all got Emmys, Grammys, Oscars, and Tony. You're EGOTs. Huh? You've been performing a long time on life stage. Stop. Huh? You're not Angela Bassett. Ain't nobody cast you for a new Tyler Perry movie. Sit your acting ass down. My God. Hmm? We got 3 books sold. Can we get 5? Sit your acting ass down. Huh? Listen, I want you to know this. When you get tired of performing for people, you get irritated, frustrated, and triggered by mediocrity. You start side eyeing conversations you used to participate in. You stop laughing at the same jokes. Yes, you can donate a book. Dip the Deacon says, so y'all know I'm giving away books. Even if you bought a book already, you want to donate a book every day. When I go out, I give away a book to a woman. I gave away a book to a woman at the Waffle House. I gave away to a book to the woman at the DMV. I'm gonna give a book away to a woman today. I just hand. I don't care what color they are, what race they are. I give them a book. Deacon, if you're gonna donate a book, let me know. Do you want me to send it to you and you give it to somebody, or do you want me to donate it? Because I can do both. It's fine. I just want to know so we don't ship a book out to you if you want me to donate it. I want you to know this. Listen, you don't want to be where you are, but you're not fully in the next space either, right? That's a divine discomfort. When you or get to a place where you like, I'm sick of this shit, huh? Okay. Thank you so much, Dip. No problem. So we got another book. So Dip the Deacon say he gonna donate a book. Thank you. Listen, I'm gonna say this to say that. When you get in the space where you sitting at work and you say, fuck this shit. Huh? How many of y'all, some of y'all sitting at work right now, like, fuck this shit. I'm listening to this bitch. I ain't even supposed to be on the phone, but fuck this. Huh? When you get in that place when you start feeling anxious, huh? When you sitting out with your homegirls and you start looking around the room and like, these hoes is dumb. Huh? That's called divine discomfort. You probably didn't know what it was. You thought it was just your nerves is bad or I'm getting old. No, that's called divine discomfort. That's God telling you it's time to move. God is telling you it's time to move. That's divine discomfort, right? Listen, that is your soul saying, girl, let's go. Huh? Huh? That is your soul saying, girl, you bought your book. We got another book sold. Thank you, Sandra. Boom. We at 5. Let's go ahead and get 7. That's divine discomfort. I want you to know when you get that feeling, it's not because you stuck, it's because you stalling. Huh? You ever been in a car? I want you to get in your car, turn the car on, and keep the car in park and hit the gas. Turn the car on, keep the car in park, but hit the gas and hear your engine rev up. Huh? That car, huh? That car, huh? That's you, revved up, nowhere to go because you're not stuck. You stalling. You hear me? You're not stuck. You stalling. Take that bitch out of park, put it in drive, and go on about your business. Listen, I want you to know that you're still trying to be likable in rooms that you have outgrown. That's the problem. You are still dimming your light so nobody feels left out. You're still playing small out of habit and not humility. And baby, that's not empowerment. That is spiritual self-abandonment. When you are downplaying yourself to make other people feel good, that is not you. You know what? I'm going to be the bigger person because we've all been taught that. Just be the bigger person. What the fuck does that mean? Why was that to be the bigger person? Why is it got to uplift everybody else? Who the fuck uplifting me? Who doing that? No, that's called spiritual abandonment. You are abandoning who God calls you to be. You are abandoning your purpose so that other people feel like something. That's crazy work. We're not doing that. No ham, no Sam, no ma'am. This book is not for the version of you who wants to be rescued. It is for the version of you who's ready to take the damn keys back. And if that's you, I want you to stay tuned. If that's you, I want you to go to girlfu.com and get this book. If that's you, I want you to go ahead and if you got yours already, keep reading. If not, put the book down. If you are not nothing I said, if you say, you know what, that's too much, I'm not ready to take that step, please log off at this time. Thank you for your time today. I appreciate you. Listen, that's what it is. Listen. But if it is, I want you to know what's coming next is going to change your life. You understand me? So, question number 1, I want you all to think about this. When was the last time you felt the nudge to level up, but silenced it out of fear? I want y'all to know that. And if y'all wondering, oh, she write books and do all that, yes. Aaron, turn that timer off for me, please. Hit that timer. That's my timer to post another video. Listen, when was the last time you felt the nudge to level up or silence it out of fear? When was it? Go ahead and put that in the thing. If you are tuning in, welcome to girlfu.com. We are going to sell 1,000 books today. 1,000 books today. We have sold 5 while we've been on this live. Shout out to you. Once you buy a book, let me know. You get the digital workbook. She said, hell, right now. Okay, what's holding you back? You said this morning. Y'all need to get about that shit. You need to stop. You need to stop. Quick, can I give y'all a little quick story time for the people who don't know? How many people know what happened to me April 2021? How many people know? How many people know? Now, Zandra, you know my April 2021 story. How many people know my April 2021 story? Huh? If you don't, let me tell you something. Because had I ignored this nudge, there's no telling where I would be. Real quick, April 20. Damn, that look good, Aaron. My big ass. My big ass. My big ass. Damn, that look good. Okay. Okay. You send your digital workbook so you can follow along so you get your book. That's fine, friend. Damn, that look good, Aaron. Turn this light on for me. Listen, in April 2021, I was sick of my job. I was oh shit. I was one of the top salespeople. Um, mm, Okay, that's fine. I don't know where to put that light at. I was one of the top salespeople at AAA here in Texas. I was an insurance salesperson. However, in April 2021, by that time, thank you. Oh, that's a lot better. Thank you. I had went through a lot. I had COVID. My grandmother had passed away in February 2021. I had COVID. I couldn't even remember my fucking address, right? And it was just a lot going on. My sales for the first quarter, I did not meet one of my sales goal by a half of a percentage. Not 50%, not 10%, half of a percentage, right? Half of a percentage, right? So let me get into it real quick. Mm. At the time, I was doing my workouts, big ass workout. If y'all remember from big ass workout, at the time, I was doing big ass workout. I had just started in February of 2021. And pour me some of that juice with some ice. And I had 25 clients. April 21st of 2021, I got a call from my manager who said that they had a meeting about all of the hold on y'all. God damn it, Aaron. And take that trash out. You ain't take your trash out from upstairs. I did already. No, you didn't. That trash was right here on the floor. Where's that? I put it by the back door for you, stinkadoo. Okay, you know what? Take it up. Take it outside, cracky. So when you get finished eating. So let me tell y'all. I got a call from my supervisor. She was beautiful, and she said, "You know what? I hate to tell you this, but it since you didn't meet your goal, you're gonna have to come back into the office and work." I said, "I didn't meet my goal by half a percentage, right?" Listen, I didn't meet my goal by half the percentage. What do you mean I gotta come back into the office? I said we went through a storm in Texas in February 2021. During the first quarter, my grandmama died the same damn weekend, and I caught COVID. Like, what do y'all mean? Y'all shouldn't penalize nobody. And she was like, "Well, I'm gonna go and talk to the head person. He really like you, and I'm gonna see if I can get yours overruled." I said, "You know what?" I said, "Don't worry about it." She said, "What you mean, don't worry about it?" She was like, "You probably only gonna be in the office for one quarter, and then you go back and work from home." I said, "I quit." At the time, I was making $102,000. I was making anywhere from $8,000 to $10,000 a month, um, in sales commission, straight commission. And I told her, I said, "I quit." She said, "Girl, stop playing." I said, "No, I quit." My workout business, I only had 25 clients, and I was only charging them $25. You do the math. I lived in a loft downtown where my rent was well over almost two. It was almost $2,000 a month, and I had a car note. And I said, "I quit." She was like, "No, don't do that." I said, "No, it's fine." And I started laughing. I had posted a video on TikTok. I posted a 9-second video about my workouts using the Leah Rock the Boat. It didn't have no snazzy ass, it wasn't no snazzy ass video. It wasn't no trending. There was no creator. This is back in 2021. I said, "I quit. I quit. I quit." And at the same time, when I quit, I didn't listen. I didn't know what I was gonna do, but I wasn't gonna do this shit because I had put my all into a company that didn't give a fuck about me. I quit. I'll figure it out. I'll DoorDash, I'll Uber. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I quit. I'm not doing this. I will work my business. I knew, listen, I was determined that I was not going to lose anything that I had already had. That was number one. I'd already made up in my mind that I would not lose out on nothing I already had. I wasn't gonna lose shit, but I wasn't gonna do this. I quit. And at the same time, when I quit my job, listen, at the same time when I quit my job, my Apple Watch started going crazy. And I told my boss, my supervisor, I said, "Girl, I'm quitting my job and they out here with Amber Alerts. This day is crazy." She said, "Girl, ain't no Amber Alert. What you talking about?" And I said, "My watch is going crazy." At that very moment when I quit my job, my video went viral on TikTok. Not the next day, not an hour later. At that very moment when I quit my job, When I chose peace, clarity, understanding, and conviction, at that very moment, my video went viral. I was holding about 20,000 followers for a long time on TikTok, and I wasn't no TikTok shop and none of that other bullshit. So I wasn't making no money off of TikTok, right? But I had 20,000 followers. I had 25 clients from my thing, and at that very moment, when I quit my job, my video went viral. And she said, ain't no Amber Alert. And I looked at my phone. I looked at my watch. It was so many TikTok notifications. My watch was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. You said so when I tell you, when I went and checked my phone, my video was going viral. I had people, I want you to be my workout. I want to work out with you. How do I sign up for class? This look fun. Do 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 do. Oh, finally a workout coach that looked like me. Somebody who know what I'm going through because I was a plus size personal trainer. Listen, that weekend, I went from 20,000 followers that day. I went from 20,000 followers to 30,000 followers. That weekend, I went from 30,000 followers to 70,000 followers. Within 16 days, I went from having 25 clients to 174 clients. And I ain't never looked back. Because see that feeling, that unsettling feeling, that feeling you get when you sit in your car and you turn the car on, but you leave it in park and you press the gas and that thing was revving up. That's the same feeling I had when she told me I had to come back into that office. That's the same feeling when I realized that they didn't care about me. That was the same feeling and I realized that something that happened to me tomorrow had COVID taken me out. They were just gonna give somebody else my extension, give somebody else my sales, and put something on the email website and forget about me. It was at that moment when I took my life into my own hands. And I never looked back. I made $16,000 in 12 days. That was back in 2021. And I know y'all really can't see shit. Listen, boom, we got another one. But I promise you, I ain't doing too shabby for myself now. We got another one. Thank you. Mirror, 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 mirror. Shout out to you, Sharonda. I promise you, I ain't, listen, I promise you, I ain't doing too shabby for myself now. Huh? So, again, when was the last time you felt the nudge to level up but silenced it out of fear? Y'all put it in the comments. Question number 2. In what ways have you abandoned your truth to be accepted? This is a good one. In what ways have you abandoned your truth to be accepted? Aaron, when you get finished with that, go get that power strip. Go look in my room and see if it's a power strip anywhere. Okay? All right. Huh? So let's get into it. Let's talk about lesson number 2. Let's talk about what this book is. Shout out to the people that bought the book. I got you, Steve. Let's talk about lesson number 2. So we're going to what? This is chapter 1, lesson number 2. Huh? Listen, what is this book? What the book is. Okay? Let's get into it. Right? Welcome to Girl Fuck You. So, this is a mirror. This is not the kind you use to fix your lipstick. I told y'all that before. This is the kind that shows you what you've been avoiding. This is your power. So, baby, listen, this is a mirror. This ain't the compact, the little cute shit you carry. This ain't the shit on the side of your lip gloss. This is a spiritual mirror. Let me go ahead and write in blue. This is a spiritual mirror. This is what this is. Boom. A spiritual mirror. And oh, where my women in power at? Oh, where my high class hoes at? Huh? Where my boss bookies at? Where the girls at that you ain't got nobody in your corner to tell you fucking up? Where them girls at? The ones that you the boss at your job and ain't nobody gonna talk to you crazy because everybody's scared of you. Where y'all at? I like y'all. Y'all the ones that my VIP clients. You the ones I coach. Y'all the ones I cuss out in private. Yeah. hmm Y'all the ones that come. Y'all the ones that come to my house for a weekend, for a coaching weekend. Yeah, y'all. All right, y'all, let's get into it. I want you to know this book is for the woman who is tired of being everything to everybody but herself. Are you tired? If you are tired of being everything to everybody, huh? Listen, listen. Tired of being everything to everybody. This is for you. This is for you. If that's you, you need a spiritual mirror and you tired of being everything to everybody. This is for you, stinker dude. Hold on, let me make sure y'all can see the board. There y'all go. Okay. Number 2, This is for the achiever who's overperforming at work but under nurturing your soul. This is for the good girl turned grown woman still waiting for permission to live out loud. I want to say this with love and no filter. You do not need another a soft spoken. You got this from someone who hasn't walked through hell and rebuilt herself. That's me, right? You need someone who knows what it means to cry in the shower and still make that Zoom call, to keep showing up with a smile even when your heart feels like it's held together by thread and a prayer. This book is real talk from the woman who gets it because she lived it. That's me, right? So let me tell you what you're going to find. You're going to find language that slaps and soothes at the. So let me tell you, this book is full of foul language. And if you got a problem with it, don't buy it. This book is full of foul language and love. You got me a thing? I don't got no block. God damn it. Foul language and love. That's number one. Foul language and love. Okay? I want to be honest with y'all. This book is also full of the truth that convicts and comforts, right? Prompts that pull no punches and a voice that sounds like yours if you would stop shrinking. This is not a brand, it is a breakthrough. Everybody put breakthrough in the comments, bitch. This is a breakthrough, right? We are here for a breakthrough. If you're not here for a breakthrough, log off. And thank you for your time. If you are not here for a breakthrough, log off and thank you for your time. It's okay. Thank you. Put breakthrough. If you are here for a breakthrough, put it in the comments, right? Listen, this is every chapter is a push forward towards the version of you that keeps postponing, not because you're not ready, but because you've been trained to wait. Huh? You don't understand that? You have been trained to wait. You think you going somewhere, but you're not going nowhere. You have been trained to wait. As a child, they trained you to wait your turn, right? Huh? In the black household, you've been trained to wait, right? Oh, I want to do something. You're going to have to wait on that. Huh? When you go to church, what they say, oh, I won't have it. You're going to have to wait on that. You have been trained to wait. You go to your job. Oh, I know I'm qualified for that position. No, you need a little bit more time. You have been trained to wait. Huh? Huh? Or this is also for my bookie boos who think that life is going to get better when their body gets smaller. Huh? Huh? These is for my bookie boos that feel like, oh, my once my body gets smaller, I'ma be good. And I just once I lose this weight, you still be trained into weight. You waiting for your body to get smaller, right? Listen, your life needs to be calmer for your partner to be better, right? Your past needs to be cleaned up. This book will call bullshit on all of it. All that is bullshit. You don't have to be happy. You don't have to wait until you get a husband to be happy. Bitch, be happy now and a husband to come. You don't have to wait to be happy till you lose 100 pounds. Bitch, be happy now and the way to drop off. You know why? Because you're going to stop eating because you're depressed. Duh. You don't need to be more perfect. You need to be more present. You don't need more time. You need more truth. And that's what this book is. Question number one: what have you been waiting to fix? Answer this in the comments. What is it that you have been waiting to fix before allowing yourself to fully live? What is it? What have you been waiting to fix? Put it in the comments. What have you been waiting to fix before allowing yourself to fully live? Some of y'all trying to fix y'all goddamn teeth. Some of y'all like, oh, when I get these veneers. Some of y'all trying to fix y'all hairline. What have you been waiting to fix before you say loving myself more? That's a decision. Love is a decision, right? What else? What else? My weight, my beer belly. Deacon, shut up. Tell my beer. Let me drink some cranberry juice because I don't have time. Huh? I don't have time to play with you. Tell my beer belly. You say I be wanting to post, but my ass scared of the camera. Why? Uh-oh. Thank you. All right. Just purchased another book with Dip. Okay, I already put his on there. Thank you so much. You said trying to go back to school, GED or high school diploma. What you scared about? What you scared for? Huh? Question number two. What does being present, not perfect, look like for you today? What does being present and not perfect look like for you today? Go ahead and think about that. I'm gonna go ahead and erase this board because we about to talk about what this book isn't. Y'all got this already? All right, great. Let's go ahead and do lesson number 3. I'm not playing with y'all. All right, we got 6 books sold. Let's get up to 8. We got 6 books sold. Let's get up to 8. Go to girlfu.com and go ahead and purchase your book. Let's go ahead and get up to 8. You can purchase multiple books for multiple bitches. Shout out to the people who done purchase 4 and 5 books at a time to give to their homegirls. And that's what we're gonna do. We all gonna change together. All right. So let's go ahead. You just ordered. All right. Give it up for Miss Tia. Mirror, mirror, mirror. We at 7. Let's go ahead and get to 8. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and talk about what this book is not. Right? Because I want to be very clear what it is. And I'm glad that you are tuning in. Let's talk about what this book is not. All right. Let's go ahead. And you said present, but listen, present, not perfect. Present, not perfect. I'm not perfect. Ain't not listen. Ain't nothing about what the fuck I'm doing perfect. I am sitting you in my living room in a Rudolph. Bitch, it is July. I got on the some Rudolph motherfucking pajamas in my living room, looking crazy as hell. Okay, I'm trying to get this camera right, y'all. Looking crazy as fuck. And here we are. Huh? Did I go in there and say, let me get some makeup on and put a wig on and a cute outfit and put some red bottoms on? No, I'm giving it to you because God told me to move right now and I'm moving. He said, even when in your Rudolph pajamas, go ahead and give these people what they want. Let's talk about what this book is not. Number one, this book is not going to stroke your ego. Bitch, I am not here to do that. That is your man's job. This book is not going to stroke your ego. Huh? If you looking for somebody to clap you up, go to Instagram and follow one of them videos. Huh? You said you thought that was a jogging outfit? No, ma'am. It's my Christmas pajamas. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with a good onesie. Let me tell you what this book is not. This book is not going to coddle your excuses. We are not here to blame your baby daddy. No, ma'am. We are not. I don't care if you had a child at 13. This is not going to coddle your excuses. We're not doing that. Wait, hold on. That was too many motherfucking O's and U's. Okay. I don't want to hear about my daddy didn't love me. My mama didn't care. None of that. Number three, book is not going to pretend you're doing great when you're spiritually not malnourished. Bitch, I am not about to pretend that you are the best. We are not here to pretend that you are killing it. You're not. We are not here to pretend. Huh? You are fucked up. Okay? Thank you. All right. This is not a chicken soup story or whispery devotional. This is not a dear goddess rise with the moonlight energy. Y'all know I like some spiritual shit, but this ain't it. This is the girl, your piece is in the car and you left your door unlocked energy. We are not playing cute with survival. We are no longer playing cute with survival. I am not here to romanticize struggle. I want to say here, I am not going to romanticize struggle. I am not going to tell you that struggling will pay off in the end. That is bullshit. I want it and I want it now. We're not about to do that. I'm not about to tell you to hold on, and just keep the faith. I'm not about to do that. You want that? Go to church. Huh? I am not going to romanticize struggle with you. Huh? I'm not gonna tell you that you built for it. Girl, fuck that. We're not. I'm not built for that. Right? We're not going to do that. I'm here to call you out of the patterns that you keep calling personality. You being an asshole is not that's not your personality. That's a pattern. Huh? You helping everybody, that's not part of your personality. That's a pattern, right? Listen, that you being hyper independent, that all I'm a boss. I don't need nobody. I don't need no man. That's not your personality. That's trauma. Oh boy. Mm, uh-huh. You didn't know that, right? Listen, the people pleasing that you do, all that, I'm people pleasing, I'm making sure everybody's good. That's called fear. Huh? And all that. I'm hustling. I'm out here doing. I got 4 or 5 businesses. And baby, I'm about to hit 1 million. And I'm this, that, and the other. And baby, I'm out here getting it. I ain't got no time for this and I ain't got no time for that. Bitch, that's called distraction. You are distracting yourself from dealing with yourself. My God. Turn the air on. You are distracting yourself from dealing with yourself. Okay. Listen, you don't need more time. You need a mirror and a moment of honesty. And if you're uncomfortable already, then good. If I'm stepping on your toes, say ouch. The most dangerous version of you isn't the broken one, it's the one who's functional but spiritually disconnected. Paying bills, doing the job, smiling at brunch. That's the dangerous version, right? But numb to the power that's been buried under years of approval seeking and role playing. This book is not for the faint of heart. It's for the woman ready to rip off the costume and reclaim the crown. Are you ready to rip off the costume and reclaim the crown? Are you ready to take this mask off, future? Mask on, mask off looking ass? This is for you. Question number one. What role have you been playing that no longer fits your truth? Put it in the comments. What role have you been playing that no longer fits your truth? Put it in the comments, right? Question number two. What are you afraid might happen if you stop pretending to be okay? What's gonna happen when you pick up the phone and tell somebody I'm fucked up? What's gonna happen? Before I move on to lesson number four, let's talk about that. What's gonna happen? Huh? What's gonna happen if you pick up the phone and you tell the first person that texts you this morning, I'm fucked up? What's their response gonna be? Huh? Let's talk about that. What is their response gonna be if you tell them I'm fucked up? Huh? Are they gonna help you? Are they gonna ask you what's wrong? Are they gonna be like, girl, you not fucked up, stop playing? Are they gonna take you serious? Are they just gonna stop communicating with you? See, that's the reason why we hold things in, because we are afraid of how people are going to react to us when we tell them, I'm fucked up. Hmm? I don't know what I'm doing. Huh? You know what they gonna say, girl, I thought you had it all together. And I can't believe this and other. I'm fucked up. What's gonna happen? See, Tina Ross said, I'm not sure because I help everybody else. I'm gonna get you out of that. All right, y'all. So this is what this book is not. It is not going to stroke your ego. It is not going to coddle your excuses. It is not going to pretend with you, and I'm not going to romanticize struggle. Again, if you are watching this and you are looking for somebody to do any of those things, please log off. Thank you for your time. Be blessed. If you are here and you said I'm with the shits, go ahead and share this live out. We have 7 books. Let's go ahead and get up to 9. Once you purchase your book on girlfu.com, make sure you go ahead and let us know so we can shout you out. Let's go ahead. I just want you to know. I want y'all to try it. I want you to try it. I want you to try it. I want you to text somebody and say, I'm fucked up. If the last person that texts you gonna run and tell all your business, they don't need to be in your phone. They don't need to be in your phone. If you can't reach out to somebody and say, girl, I'm fucked up, and they can be like, how can I help? What you need? Then they don't need to be your friend. Huh? If that dude they want to Netflix and chill with you or take you out this weekend, if you can't call him and say, I'm fucked up, you said they told me I'm sorry to hear that, block their ass. If the last person you said, if you say I'm fucked up and they say me too, that's some trauma bonding shit. Y'all need to detox from each other for 30 days. If you said they told me I'm sorry to hear that, you said I'm fucked up, block them. That is not your tribe. All right. Let's go ahead into number 4. Questions, concerns, or comments. Y'all can join and ask me questions if you like. You can join and ask me questions if you like. You have any questions? Try it. Try it. The last person that texted you, text him and said I'm fucked up. And see what they say. All right, let's get into it. Okay, we're gonna talk about the origin of the title. Cause a lot of people be like, girl, why did you call this book Girl Fuck You? Where did that come from? And let's talk about it. Try it. Try it. I'm telling you, we need to try. We need to try. This purchasing the book is just the beginning of it. This ain't just, oh, I'm gonna purchase this book and I'm gonna support her. No, bitch, we about to get a try. Huh? Listen, we about to have 1,000 women that on the same fucking page. Okay? You said what would be the correct response? Well, if you text somebody and say I'm fucked up, they're gonna say, how can I help? That's the correct response. What's up? That's the correct response. If you text somebody and say I'm fucked up, what you need? How? What can I do? Huh? Because if you text somebody this morning, that means y'all cool. If you've been texting with somebody, it's 11:06 a.m. here in the great state of Texas. Which means on the East Coast it's noon, which means if you're on the West Coast, it's 9 a.m. So you didn't already text somebody this morning. That means you pretty close to them. That means that you pretty close to them. If you texting people before noon, that means you kind of close. Y'all got some type of relationship established or you working on something. And you text them and they say, and you say, I'm fucked up, and they say, oh, damn, oh, that's crazy. Or call me when you feel better, block them. Don't even tell them. This was just a block them. Them ain't for you. Let's talk about the origin of the title. Y'all ready? Let's get into it. So, listen. The origin of the title, the way I got the title of the book, "Girl F You," it has nothing to do with a vision board or a journal or anything like that, right? And it wasn't after me doing no meditation and no shit like that. This happened in the car. This happened in the car after I was sitting in the driver's seat and I was crying with my hoodie pulled tight, like it couldn't hold me together. I had just driven to a man's house who had no business touching me. Now I went to a man's house. Now you know why he had no business touching me? Because he didn't fuck with me like that. And you know why he didn't fuck with me like that? Because I don't fuck with me like that. Y'all don't want to hear that. Huh? Y'all don't want to hear that. What? Yeah. 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 I had just went over to somebody's house. Uh-huh. Yeah. 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 Oh, he liked me, but he could never love me. He liked me a lot. Yeah. Because I was there for him. Absolutely. Yeah, he liked me. He liked me real bad. Huh? Because I was there for him. Gotta take that shit off. Because I was there for him. Yeah. Absolutely. When he needed help, I was there. When he needed somebody to talk to, I was there. When he needed somebody to laugh, cry with, I was there. When he needed somebody to hunch on, I was there. And I remember sitting in the car and I was like, girl, what the fuck are you doing? Bitch, what are you doing? Why are you here? Huh? And so this is where the title of the book comes from, right? I had no business being there. I had no business letting this man in my energy. I had no business letting this man touch on me. I was mad. I wasn't mad at him. I was mad at myself. Right? I was mad at myself for ignoring my gut, for settling for what I knew better. Some of y'all sitting at a job. What the fuck am I doing here? How many of y'all be sitting at your job like, what the fuck am I doing here? Huh? And the first thing that come to your mind when you got bills, you got kids, you got this, you got that. What the fuck am I doing here? How many people feel like that? I know I ain't been the only one. Okay. If somebody called and said, what could they do? That's a good person. Keep them in your tribe. That's part of your tribe. Good job, Tina. Right? This is where the title of the book come from. If you sitting at your job right now, so my girl, what the fuck am I doing here? This is where the title of the book comes from, right? Listen, this is for portraying the very boundaries I told my homegirls I was upholding. I looked at my reflection in the rearview mirror and whispered through clenched teeth, girl, fuck you. Huh? I looked at me and realized that I had been betraying myself. I looked at me and I was like, girl, fuck you. I want you to do that. Look at yourself. You got a mirror somewhere. If you can, look at yourself and I'm like, girl, fuck you. It's gonna feel funny at first. But if you say it enough, you're gonna get emotional because you understand that you've been fucking yourself off for a long time. You've been fucked over, fucked on, fucked with, right? And you've allowed it. You've opened up the door to this. You've given people the cheat code on how to walk over you. You've given, yeah. You said, listen, you've given people the cheat code to walk all over you. Absolutely, stink. Look at you, bookie butt. Yeah, you didn't know that, did you? Yeah, yeah. You didn't allow the people in your house to walk over you. You didn't allow the people at your job to walk over you. Your manager walking over you. They walked over you for a promotion. Huh? They looked over you for everything. You letting your friends walk over you. Huh? Oh, yeah. If you always that friend that everybody run to and you can't run to nobody, yeah. Girl, fuck you. And that's what I did. I said, girl, fuck you and fuck this. And I knew I had to change. Right? So understand me. When I said girl, fuck you, it wasn't rage, it was grief. I wasn't insulting myself. And that's what people are like, oh, that's an insult. No, it was. Listen, I was rebuking the person I had become. Hmm? Yeah, y'all don't like to hear rebuke. Ain't that a church word? Absolutely. I was rebuking the person that had become. Right? I was grieving the version of me that kept choosing small, that kept negotiating her worth, that kept auditioning for love in rooms where the only role available was supporting character. The mirror moment was sacred. It was the day I realized sometimes you have to confront yourself to free yourself. I want you to know that. Sometimes you have to confront yourself. Girl, hold on. Yep. We got some more letters in there. Point eight is me. Confront yourself to free yourself. You have to know who you are. Confront yourself to free yourself. Girl, fuck you. The phrase girl, fuck you became a turning point. It's a ritual. Huh? This is a ritual. When I'm doing some shit I ain't got no business doing, when I'm talking to somebody big head uncle I ain't got no business talking to, huh? When I get off of my purpose and my path, I have to stop and say, girl, fuck you. I stop, I'm like, girl, fuck you. Stop it. Huh? Girl, fuck you. This is a ritual. This is a release. Huh? Go in the bathroom and close the door and scream and say, girl, fuck you. I bet you any amount of money you start crying. Speaking of that, August 15th, the Scream Tour, I'm coming to Houston. It's one night of deliverance, one night of release. It's a Scream Tour. Now that's women only. Go somewhere. If you at home, go in the bathroom, scream and say, girl, fuck you. And I bet you bust out crying. You needed that, right? This is now, and now listen, this is your invitation. This is your invitation. You understand me now? This is your invitation to change. Huh? This is your invitation to change, right? Listen, I want you to know this is not self hate, but this is self honor. Huh? Right? This is to be done. Listen, to be done with self-sabotage, to bury the performance, to hold a funeral for the false you. Huh? Because underneath all that, people pleasing and perfectionism, there's a version of you that is loud, holy, confident, and unapologetically whole. I want you to know, and this version is tired of waiting. Listen, it's something in you that's what? Come on, somebody, it's something in you that's bold. Hmm? That's something that is loud, and it's loud in love. It's just not loud to be loud, but it's loud in love. There's something in you that is holy. There's somebody waiting that is confident. And above all, you are whole. You hear me? And I'm here to take you on that journey. So, question number one: when have you felt the need to confront yourself with brutal honesty? When is the last time you felt the need to confront yourself with brutal honesty? Put answer that in the comments. And number two, what version of yourself are you ready to let die so the real you can live? What version of yourself here? Let me put that on the board because I don't think y'all hear me. Let me remember you gotta confront yourself to free yourself. Girl, fuck you is a ritual, it's a release, it's an invite, it's self-honor for you to be bold, loud, holy, confident, and whole. But I want to ask you this. And again, if you are free to talk, go ahead and join the live. Let's get into it. All right. You said not caring about failed relationships. It says, what version of yourself? So the question is, this is the question. What version of yourself are you willing, I'm gonna say, to release so you might live? All right, we said the people pleaser. Why are you a people pleaser? The old self. What about the old self? People pleasing, not caring about failed relationships. It's a chapter in this book. I didn't even go over the name of the chapters. I'm gonna do that in a minute. It's a chapter in this book called. I'm gonna do that real quick. So, chapter number one is what? While y'all answering this question, go ahead and put your put it the answer in there. Go ahead and put your answer in here. What version of yourself are you willing to release? Hold on, so that you might live. There you go. Chapter one is called the Wake Up Slap. Chapter two is called Girl Fuck Your Feelings. Chapter three is called Girl Fuck Your Timeline. Chapter four is called Girl Fuck Your Ego. Chapter five is Fuck Your Limits. Chapter six is Girl Fuck Your Hustle. Chapter seven is Girl Fuck Your Apologies. Chapter eight is Girl Fuck Your Type. Chapter nine is Girl Fuck Your Comfort Zone. Chapter 10 is Girl Fuck Your Excuses. And the conclusion is, girl, you did that. You go to girlfu.com, go visit girlfu.com and go ahead and purchase it. Let me know when you purchase one so we can go ahead and put your number on the board. Shout out to the people who have seven. We sold 7 books today. Thank you so much. I'm going to sell 1,000, period, point the fuck blank. All right. So a lot of people said showing up for others and not for myself. I'm willing to let that go. Zandria had a question up here. She said, if they respond with why you say that. So what you mean? If a person say why you say that, because that's how I'm feeling. Huh? And I'm willing to share my feelings with you. If a person say you fucked up, you gonna say, and you can tell them what you fucked up. Maybe you fucked up emotionally. Tell them, right? Stop hiding your feelings and the fear of what other people gonna think. Let's go ahead and tap and clap. Let's go ahead and share this live out. Stop hiding your feelings in case of what other people gonna think. Tell them I'm fucked up. Huh? I'm sad today. I'm mad today. Hell, if you happy, tell a bitch you happy. I'm happy, bitch. End the story. No other nothing else to say. I'm happy. What you happy about, bitch? Life? Huh? People ask me all day, every day, Coach Misty, how you doing? Fucking amazing. Huh? The fuck amazing. Why you always say you amazing? Because bitch, it is amazing. I'm alive. It's amazing. I live a life that I want to live. Why wouldn't it be amazing? Why do I got to defend being my life being amazing, bitch? It's amazing. Take it for what it's worth. Ask me how you could be amazing too. Let me help you, oh. Hey, damn. Every time I ask you how your life is, it's amazing. You don't know no other word, bitch. I don't know no other way. Oh, I don't know no other way. It's not that I don't know any other words. I don't know any other ways. But to be amazing, because I made that decision for myself 4 years ago. Huh? I was gonna be other fuck amazing every day. I don't care what's going on. I'm gonna be amazing. All right, so we got that. Y'all good? Y'all still with me? Y'all rocking with me? Bet. All right. Let's get on to the next one. All right, the next one is Girl, Fuck You is a Spiritual Reset. Let's talk about that. So this is chapter 1, lesson 5. Right? This is a spiritual reset. All right. So now that we are clear that girl, fuck you is not an insult. We got that together. I want you to know that this is a what? A holy interruption. What? She said holy and F you dead. This is a what? A holy interruption. My God. Understand your favorite pastor cuss. So get over it. Okay? Bishop Jakes was at TD Jakes was at Diddy parties. I can say this. Shut up. Hmm? A holy interruption. It's the phrase that stops the self sabotage mid thought. It is the boundary you set before people pleasing kicks in. This is the boundary. A boundary that stops people pleasing. So all the people that was all like, I'm a people pleaser, I need to let that go. Girl, fuck you, stops people pleasing. Right? It is a soul scream that says, enough, you are not going back there. In a world that profits from your confusion and your comparison, I'm gonna say it again. In a world that profits from your confusion and your comparison, this phrase is a spiritual firewall. Aaron, can you give me some fruit or make me something to eat real quick? Can you heat me up something or make me give me some fruit or something? No, ain't no Fruit Loops here, girl. Listen, this is not profanity, it is prophecy. This is not profanity, it is prophecy. Right? Listen, this is the moment you stop being loyal to the version of you that's tired, tame, and terrified. This is a start of your unbecoming. Would you like, what would you want? What's here? A chicken? You said chicken? From the spot meat platter. I'm gonna work out. You got some resistance bands? I probably got a whole bunch of stuff in my office. Y'all, this is my daughter Erin. Give it up for Erin. Mirror, 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 mirror. Erin, did you finish my labels? Yep, I got this finished putting the color on. Erin, I'm a hit. What? Where you get that bra from? Your closet. Erin! Oh my God! We just sold the book. Erin! Mirror, mirror, mirror. Erin, ain't no mirror, mirror, mirror. Get your ass in here and make me some oatmeal or something with my fucking bra on. You just, I know, listen. I need some dirt. You just don't wear another woman's sports bra. That is sacred. Get my oatmeal, Aaron. The oatmeal is over here in the pantry. I'm like, damn, that Nike bra look. Where's you working out at?
Go outside, run around the block.
You gonna run? You gonna run?
Okay, I'm not doing all that.
You gonna run?
I can just go in the back.
You about to go in the back and do what?
Do some squats, my regular workouts that I usually do. I need my boxing gloves. And I'll be good.
Aaron, hurry! I am in the middle of a goddamn live. You don't see a box of oatmeal, Aaron?
I don't. Oh, there you go. You want one pack? I know you're on a diet.
Aaron, give me 1.5 packs. Thank you, SJ. We got another book sold. Girl, the fucking way. Y'all, that's my oldest daughter, Erin. How old are you? 26?
Yeah.
She'll be 27 in September. I always round up. Go ahead. You gonna heat up the water? How you gonna make it?
I'm finna just put this in the microwave.
Friend, friend, friend. No, man, no, sir. We don't do no shit like that. Okay, if y'all want the insurance money, it is a bit. Did you just put water in it and you gonna?
That's how I make it.
My God, tis of thee.
About that. 2 minutes.
2 minutes is crazy work. I'm gonna have an oatmeal cookie.
No, that's right. That's right. You gotta let it do its thing. That's why the pepper towel on top. That's my science.
That's your science? To put the paper towel on top?
What are resistance bands?
Girl, I'm gonna resist putting my foot up your ass. Aaron, get that chicken. Aaron, get the chicken, please.
What chicken?
Give me some of that chicken out the thing.
You want chicken in oatmeal?
At this point, I'm gonna need some type of protein. Cause that's gonna be a brick.
So you just want the house. Here you go.
Aaron, heat it up a little bit. Put it on the plate and stop playing with me before I lose my everlasting mind. Now I'm supposed to be on here. We was out here teaching and doing stuff, and then you. You gonna put a paper towel on top of that too? You gonna sprinkle a little water on it?
A little water. That might take away from the flavor. Let's see.
So you just put the water in the palm of your hand and sprinkle.
Holy water.
You put holy water on it. Aaron, get this oatmeal out before my microwave blow up.
One more second. Go.
Marshall, if you watching this, I miss you.
Chick-fil-A go fast, right? That one ain't gonna go wrong.
That shit is smoking.
That's the best oatmeal out.
Aaron, put some honey in that oatmeal. That oatmeal.
Let's see.
The way. The way. That's enough. That's enough.
I got a little sweet tooth.
Aaron,
Let's see.
get the raisins.
Where's the raisins at?
Probably we're the same place where you got the thing.
Let's see. Use your inside voice. Like that now. Fancy bells. Cranberries.
That's fine, Aaron.
Top like that.
You gonna sprinkle them on the top?
Well, I'm gonna put them at the bottom.
Aaron, that's enough. They said, Aaron, come say hi to the people. Y'all want to see my sports bra?
Tell them to invest in my
Girl, invest in this. Say hi to the people, Aaron.
Hey y'all.
They can't see you, Aaron. Say hi.
How you get in the camera?
Girl, I don't know where the fuck the camera at. Step back. Step back. You really, Aaron?
Send some dings, send some hey, who's that? Okay. Hey y'all. All right.
Hey, y'all. Aaron, where my chicken at?
In the microwave.
Started.
What they saying? Hey.
That's all you gonna say?
You funny, AR. All right then. Thank you. Hey girl. Hey.
Girl, make my chicken. Aaron, they just saying, hey. You just
Trying
go
to see if they saying something else.
Really? What is wrong with you?
Well, y'all follow me
Follow you where, Aaron?
on Instagram, EP the Queen. Where you from? I'm from Cleveland. I live in Detroit.
Lord, the people on YouTube say they can't see you. Here, y'all. That's Aaron.
Y'all follow me on Instagram.
Girl, get the fuck away. Bye.
EP the Queen. EP the Queen. THE. Proper grammar.
Aaron, good day. Start my chicken.
And IG is EP the Queen. Thank you so much.
Sequence Beauty.
Sequence Beauty. I thought I was about to say. I don't know they keep saying. I thought she was Espanol. My bad, girl.
What?
Thank you, Sinks.
You thought you thought that was Kisiana?
I know how to pronounce. My bad, Beauty.
Girl, if you don't mute your motherfucking friend talking about large frying shit, doing his shit.
Thank you. What should I do next? I'm thinking about.
Girl, that's what you should do. Keep my fucking chicken and get out of here. That's what you should do. Heat the chicken up. It's not even heated up, Aaron. You never started it.
Need chicken.
I do need the chicken. I need protein in my life.
I think you got some.
Girl, shut the Girl, don't play with me. Don't play Aaron. Don't, don't play with me, bro. Okay? Do not play with me. Girl. Do I have to be present for his whole Chick-fil-A order?
You almost done.
Do I visit Detroit? Absolutely the fuck not. That shit sizzling. They said they followed you. Girl, I don't want that hot.
You want cold chicken?
Medium. Lukewarm chicken. Now put it right there.
Okay.
Go look at my office where it say exercise stuff and get the bands. And don't fall out either. Ain't nobody going to urgent care. Get some water. That was said Sierra. That was funny. Okay. All right. Listen. You see why I wrote the book? Huh? The oatmeal actually ain't that bad, to be honest with you. The oatmeal actually ain't that bad. Okay. I have assistance. My daughter is here until the 10th. So I'm letting my daughter assist me right now. Um, Zion girlfriend is here. God damn. Zion girlfriend is here for a month. So I'm letting them fill in for a while. But now I have assistants. I have to. Oh shit. Aaron funny in the bitch. All right, y'all. Let's get back to it. We needed that little laugh break. Hmm? Oh Lord. Mm-mm-mm. Oh God. Zion got a girlfriend. Zion been had a girlfriend. She just didn't she don't live here. They met in college. He been with Lisa for 3 years. Y'all meet Lisa. Probably whenever she come over. She's so sweet. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She be like, can I come in? Is it okay to enter your room? I love that shit. She's like, is it okay to enter your room? Hell yeah, come on. Bring me some snacks. Aaron, did you find the workout stuff? You need a workout mat. Aaron, get out my face. No, I have no workout mat. Yeah, I do. I got a bunch of workout mats. Look in the back. Look in the garage. Aaron. All right, y'all. We one book away from selling 10 books on this live. Let's get it. Let's go. If you haven't purchased your girlfu.com book, go ahead and do that now. Aaron, go in the garage. Okay. When you open up the garage door, I want you to look right against the wall to your right.
You talking about the blue things?
Them blue things. Put them together and work out.
Damn.
The mats.
Workout puzzles.
How long you gonna be outside? How long you gonna be outside?
Probably like 40 minutes.
You working outside where? Outside in the front?
No. Ask them to watch me.
You working out by the pool?
Mm-hmm. It's a flat surface. And them ants ain't gonna bite my ankles like the other day.
Where was the ants biting your ankles at?
In the grass. I did not. I stepped on their house.
All right, Aaron. Well, be safe out there. You got some water?
No.
Get some water, Aaron.
Frank, shut up. I want
Ugh.
their revenge.
She need water. You said 40 minutes. I need somebody to start a timer when she go outside. Let's see how long this shit lasts. Aaron, get a bottle of water out the laundry room.
Oh, yeah, water.
We gonna set the timer for 40 minutes, Aaron. I'm gonna lock the door. Close the door, Aaron. That ass gonna be back in 12 and a half minutes. It's hotter than the bitch. We in Texas. All right, y'all, let's get back into it. Thank you all for the intermission. Mirror. Go follow Aaron, EP the Queen on IG. And let's get back into it. All right, so. Damn, that oatmeal kind of smack. Let me say that. If you are just now tuning in, my name is Coach Missy. I'm the author of Girl Fuck You. This is my first self-help book. I've written many other books. I write novels, messy novels. I've also put out a children's book, and I'm dropping a horror. But today we're talking about Girl F You. Y'all got to wait. You know, I've got the thing mirrored, right? Yes, Rebella, tonight. I am. So we talking about Girl FU, right? So if you go to girlfu.com, you can go ahead and order your books. My goal, though, no, what we gonna do? We're gonna sell 1,000 books a day by hook or crook. I'm posting videos as well. Right now, we have sold 9 books while we have been on this live. Thank y'all so much. We've been on the live for an hour and a half. We're going to go ahead and get to book number 10 as well. To date, since I released the book, I have sold 148 books since last night. And now we are at 158. We are going to have 200 books sold by the time we get off this goddamn live. You hoes need help. All right, let's get back into it. So what we're doing is I'm going lesson by lesson through the book. This is chapter 1, lesson 5. It's called a spiritual reset because that's what Girl Fuck You is. And just to go ahead and let y'all know, this is a holy interruption. Girl Fuck You is the boundary that stops you from people pleasing. Listen, Girl Fuck You is a spiritual firewall. It is a prophecy. It is the start of your unbecoming. You got your book, friend? Did you just purchase it or you ordered it? You talking about you got it in the mail? Or you just purchased one? Which one is it? So am I adding it to the count? Or just letting me know that you already got it? You just purchased it. Ding, 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 ding. We have 10 books. Mirror. Thank you. All right. Let's get back into it. Now, I want to say this to say that. Right? This is, let me tell you, Girl Fuck You is a spiritual reset. This is the untangling your value from validation. Understand your value and validation no longer go hand in hand. This is of unlearning what broke women taught you was normal. I'm going to say this again. I am about to unlearn what broke women taught you was normal. When I say broke, I don't mean financially broke. I mean spiritually broke. I mean emotionally broke. A lot of the things that you are doing is taught. It was taught to you, whether nobody sat down and told you to be with an abusive man, but you watched your mother. You watched your mother. And as much as you said that wasn't going to be me, that's what you are in now. Nobody told you to have multiple kids with multiple men who don't take care of them. Nobody told you that that was the way to go, but you saw it happen. Huh? Hmm? Nobody told you to give your all to a church that won't give nothing back to you. Nobody told you to suffer. Nobody told you to suffer on earth and then having weights, not knowing when that day is coming. Nobody said they might have taught you that. We're gonna unlearn all that shit. Understand a lot of the things we do, a lot of the traits we picked up, we're picking up from the women we love who are broken. And I can't fix them, but I can fix you. I can't reach back and fix grandma. This book ain't for your grandmother. This book ain't even for your mama. It's for you. We're gonna unlearn that shit today so that your children's children, that your daughters and your granddaughters and your grandsons won't go down that same path. Your nieces and things will look at you and be like, hey, auntie such and such. Maybe my mama doing this, but my auntie living wild and free. My auntie is being whoever she want to be. My auntie is being her authentic self. Huh? I'm turning you hoes into superheroes today. Do you believe that? Huh? Superheroes. Hmm? And this whole process that I've went through over the past 4 years, I've taught my children that they don't have to settle for anything. I taught my children they can be whatever the fuck they want to be. I taught my children that if you want to start a clothing line and maybe you only sell one shirt, you are not a failure because you did it. You hear me? You did it. I taught my children that they can get into 6 different professions. If you want to be a plumber, Zion want to be a truck driver, a plumber, and an HVAC technician. You can do all of it. Just pick which one you want to start with first. During my transition to saying, girl, fuck you and becoming whoever I wanted to be, I taught my children and my granddaughters they can do the same thing. Huh? In my journey of becoming an author or being an author, I'm writing books to show my granddaughters that they can be superheroes. Everyday superheroes. Hmm? I'm turning them into real life characters. I want them to know that they are magical. I want you to know you magical too. I want you to know that this is not the end. You are not too old. You are not nothing. You are not too old to start over. You are not too single to not get married. You are not nothing. Hmm? Whatever you want to do is out there. But first we gotta look at the person in the mirror and say, girl, fuck you and fuck this. I'm doing something different. All right? All right. All right. So I want you to know that this is the moment when you realize that the person that you was, she can't come where you're going. She got to stay behind. You got to leave that hoe. She can't come where you're going. You got to understand that. The person that you was dealing with, the person you are, she cannot come where you are going. It is not possible. It's spiritually impossible for her to come where you're going. In order for you to take that next journey, that next step, you got to let that hoe go. Huh? And understand that it is not mean, but it is necessary, right? It's not mean it's not necessary. Now, normally I do the review questions, but I'm not going to do review questions after every one. We're going to do this. Now, the next lesson is very important. So let's do a recap. A chapter 1, lesson 5, spiritual reset. Girl, fuck you is a holy interruption. It is the boundary that's going to stop you before people pleasing. It is a spiritual firewall to protect you against what's called comparison, right? When you comparing your life against other people on Instagram, looking at somebody, oh my gosh, she got married and I'm single. No, fuck all that. It is a prophecy, not profanity, and it is the start of your unbecoming. Now, this next thing that I'm going to talk about is choosing yourself isn't selfish, it's sacred. I'm going to teach you how to be a positive narcissist. Y'all ready? Are you ready to learn how to choose you? Yes or no? See, when I let everything else go, when I cut everybody off and started choosing me, and I didn't cut people off because I wanted to be alone. I cut people off because I had to heal. I cut people off because I had to heal. I cut people off because I had to pour back into me because I was in a room of people who couldn't pour into me because I was steadily pouring into everybody else. And I don't blame them. I blame myself for not choosing better friends. But I'm about to show you how to get there. You ready? Let's get it. Let's go. All right, y'all. We are at 10 books sold. Thank you for the 10 people. Mirror, mirror, mirror. Please put on your calendar July 27th. July 27th is our night of coaching. We're going to start at 6 p.m. because that is a Sunday. And I'm saying that people do have to get to work. On Monday, July 27th is our night of coaching. Make sure you put that on there. So if you purchase the book, you will be invited to it. Let's talk about choosing yourself isn't selfish, is sacred. All right. This is lesson 1.6. Choosing you. All right. Before I get started, and then once we get to chapter 2, I'm gonna go ahead and take me a little break, and we'll be back with chapter 2. Let me ask you a question: how many people think putting yourself first is ridiculous? How many people think putting you first? I'm talking about before your kids, before your husband, before your parents. How many people think choosing you is crazy work? How many people think that's not biblical? How many think that's going against God when you choose yourself? How many people think that? I want y'all to be honest. If I tell you you need to choose yourself over your mama, how many people ready to hang up? What if I tell you that you got to put yourself before your kids? How many people would disagree with that? Let's talk about it. You got to put yourself before your kids. Hmm? You know that? Yeah. Huh? You got to be first. She said, "Yo, who been blocked? Your mama?" Now, before y'all knock it, oatmeal and chicken ain't that bad. This barbecue, oatmeal and chicken together, that ain't that bad. Okay. Okay? Before y'all knock it, oatmeal and the little barbecue chicken is really good. Hmm? Okay? Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oatmeal and barbecue chicken. I ain't say fried chicken, but if you do, you can do that too. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's get into it. Oh yeah, that shit hit. Me, 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 me. All right, let's talk about choosing you. So here's the deal. You have been taught that choosing yourself, that putting yourself first is selfish. But I want to tell you that people lied to you. The church lied to you. Your parents lied to you because they've been lied to. Your job lied to you. Everybody lied to you. Putting yourself first is not being selfish. Here's the deal. Choosing yourself is sacred work. So number one, I'm gonna say this. This is hey, choosing you is sacred work. Choosing you is sacred work. I want to say this to say that. This is the kind, choosing you is a kind that's going to shift generations. You want to break generational curses? Choose you. We are shifting generations. This is when you choose you. Listen, when you choose you, you are rewiring trauma. Choosing you will rewire the trauma. Choosing you will break, huh? The generational curse. When you choose you. Huh? When you choose you. I'm gonna say this to say that. Listen, when you choose you, this is a kind of energy. You realign your energy so that every yes you give is rooted in truth. See, choosing you is going to root truth in every yes that you do. Not obligation, not guilt, not fear, but truth. So when you choose you, every time you say yes, you really mean it. Huh? This is when your yes is going to mean something. Come on, somebody. Your yes is going to mean something when you start putting yourself first. A lot of us say yes just because we so used to saying yes, we don't know what the fuck else to say. Okay, girl, can you? All right. Okay. A lot of people say yes because you feel like if you put good out into the world, good will come back to you. Bitch, what? Just be good to yourself. You ain't got to worry about karma coming back to you. You ain't got to worry about good karma coming back to you and blessings being coming back to you. If you good to yourself, you blessed. When you're good to yourself, you're showing grace to yourself, and grace and favor is from God. You ain't got to worry about all that. Huh? Okay? You are not Jesus. Let him do his job. Your grace and mercy. They talking about God. Huh? Let him do his job. Let God do what God gonna do. He's trying to save everybody. Huh? Please. Let's get into it. Right? You cannot keep pouring from an empty soul and calling it service. Hmm? You cannot keep pouring from an empty soul and calling it service. Oh, I'm out here serving. I'm doing service for the Lord. God never told you to give and you ain't got nothing to give. I'm doing service for the Lord. What? No, you cannot. You cannot keep giving everyone the healed version of you while you are starving your spirit. Right? Listen, choosing yourself might mean saying no when you usually shrink into yes. Choosing yourself is going to mean saying no. Huh? We got to say no. Choosing yourself means saying no. Choosing yourself means leaving the table you fought to sit at because the energy ain't right. Listen, choosing yourself means I might have to leave that table. Hmm? Huh? You've been trying hard to sit at a table at work. You've been trying hard to get a promotion. You've been doing everything. You've been jumping through hoops, bending over backwards, doing splits, cartwheels, bitching tricks. To do everything to get to this, and they still won't let you in. Choosing you, meaning I'm gonna leave that table and make my own. That's choosing you. Choosing you is in that relationship you've been fighting hard for. You've been with that man for years. He still won't marry your motherfucking ass. You don't know what else to do. You done loved on him, loved on his kids, loved on y'all kids, loved on his outside kids. You done loved on his mama. Huh? You done sat up here and then tried to pump him up. Leave that table and choose you. Right? Choosing yourself might mean stopping mid text and deleting the paragraph you were about to send to someone who still wouldn't get it. Choosing you. I was on the phone with this dude yesterday and I asked him a simple question and it went into a whole big, why are you, what is, I said, do you live by yourself? Oh, it was, and this, that, and the other. And why, and it was all the line of question and this, that, and the other. And I looked at him and I said, damn, he fine, but he crazy. And we're done. Blocked. I chose me. I'm not about to go here with your crazy ass. I already see you dysfunctional. And I'm blocked. I don't care what you look like. And I chose me. No, thank you. Because if I got one that look like you, I can get another one. Don't worry about it. Choosing me. And you're blocked. Listen, I want you to say, listen, choosing yourself looks like rest. Huh? How many of y'all need rest? How many of y'all need rest? Huh? How many of y'all, I'm gonna write this in red. How many people need rest? Oh, I know it should be a bunch of motherfuckers with their hands up. How many people need rest? Huh? Last night, I wanted to get back. Listen, I wanted to get back online last night so bad. I was sitting there. I think Aaron spiked my teeth for real. I was sitting there at my desk and I was trying to work and I was feeling crazy. I said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take me a little power nap for 90 minutes. I took that power nap for 90 minutes. My alarm went off at 1:22. I said, okay, I got another alarm set for 100 minutes. I'm going to get up at 1:33. That alarm went up at 1:33. I went to raise my head off that pillow and put my feet in my shoes and my body slumped like this. My body did this. And I said, you know what? Rest. Rest. God said rest. Huh? And I said, you know what? Whatever's for me is going to be there for me when I wake up. And the best way for me to go get it is to have rest. And I went to sleep. And I slept good as hell. And I got up and decided to put on the reindeer outfit. And here we are. Rest. Right? Listen, I want you to know this. Like realignment, like radical honesty, when you choose yourself, it looks like admitting that you've been hustling to be seen when you needed to be still. Listen, listen, listen. When you choose yourself, you will admit to yourself that you have been hustling to be seen when you needed to be still. It looks like asking for help before you burn out. Huh? When you choose yourself, you ask for help. Huh? Y'all don't ask for help no more. When you choose yourself, you are asking for help. Every time I talk about this lesson, I always use this example. I say, shout out to all the single mamas. So single mamas, maybe your husband or your baby daddy moved on and he found whatever was suitable for him. And he got a girlfriend or a wife that would love to meet your kids. But because you still not over their relationship, you sit up there suffering for all them badass kids. Let them kids go over there. Huh? Let them kids go over there. Admit you need some fucking help. Stop trying to be strong. Stop trying to prove a point. Hmm? She wanna braid their hair, let her braid their damn hair. She wanna buy them some shoes. Let that girl buy them some shoes. You need rest. You need help. It's okay. Huh? Listen, listen. I'm gonna say this. It looks like when you choose yourself, listen, it looks like becoming so rooted in your worth that nothing, not even loneliness, can convince you to shrink again. Listen, someone told you that self-sacrifice was love. They were lying. I'm telling you now that self-commitment is the most powerful love you can give yourself. Self-commitment. I don't hear that word often. Self-commitment. Where they do that at? Self-commitment. Huh? Go put that over here. Self-commitment. Committing to your motherfucking self. We are at 10 lives changed, Deacon. Yes, we have changed 10 lives. I'm waiting to see if we can get up to 12 before I get off here. Because once I finish chapter 1, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to send the workbook out to the people who bought it. And then we're going to come back and do chapter 2. I do have some other. So we have changed 10 lives on here, 10 lives on this live. I'm seeing if we can get to 12. If we're going to have 12 people who want to change their lives. So we are talking about self-commitment, right? Listen, I want to say this to say that, right? You cannot pour from what you don't have. When you start putting yourself first, everyone around you will benefit. When you put yourself first, your family will benefit. Listen, your kids will benefit. When you put yourself first, let me tell you. So listen, what happens happen. Listen, I'm about to erase all of this because it's one word that you need to know when it comes to choosing you. There's one benefit, the ultimate benefit of choosing you. Now, here's the deal. Is it choosing you is sacred work because it helps you rewire trauma and break generational curses. When you say yes, your yeses mean something because they are rooted in truth, right? When you say no, you mean it, and that's okay. And no is a complete sentence, right? Choosing you means leaving the table that is not meant for you. Stop fighting to be at a table that you can get that ain't got a fucking share your size, and it means to get some rest. Also, asking for help before you burn out, and of all self-commitment. But there's one thing that's the most important. I can erase all of this when it comes to choosing you. What y'all think the benefit is of choosing you? Huh? What happens when you choose you? Put it in the comments. I'm gonna see if somebody know. What happens when you choose you? What happens when you choose you? Peace, self-love. What else? What happens when you choose you? Peace and growth. Live in your truth. Don't be ashamed. All those are amazing. Huh? I can be better for myself and others. Fuck being. Listen, let me tell you what happens. This is what you're going to experience. And don't worry, I got a book coming out about this next year. You ready? You ready? Overflow. People respect you. Fuck people. Overflow. That's what happened when you choose you. You experience overflow. When you choose you, you are calling back your energy. When you choose you, you start calling back your energy. And when you call back your energy, you can make better decisions. Huh? Because you are rested. You are spiritually rested. When you have your energy, you can make better decisions. You are spiritually energized, you are spiritually rested, you have clarity, you have peace. And when you have this, overflow starts to happen in your life. Huh? Overflow, financial overflow, physical overflow, spiritual overflow, emotional overflow. Huh? When you love you, huh? When your battery is at full 100%, You ain't got to walk around with no charger. You don't need a friend to plug in to tell you that you're great. You don't need a man to plug you in and tell you that you're beautiful. You don't need your mama to tell you that you're smart. When you are operating at 100%, you no longer need the personal chargers that you've been relying on your whole motherfucking life. My God, bitch, buy a book. You are living in overflow. Everything you want starts happening. Everything you want starts happening for you when you start putting yourself first, when you start choosing yourself first, right? Because you have the energy to make that shit happen. And when you live in the overflow, let me do something for you. When you live in the overflow, when you start living in the overflow, everybody catches the overflow. Your kids, huh? Catch the overflow, huh? Your man or your woman, your partner catches the overflow. Your family catch the overflow. You hear me? Your friends catch the overflow. I've always had a lot of good business ideas and I've always been good at marketing and all that good stuff. But guess what? I could not help my friends market their business. I could help my kids create their businesses because I was too busy doing shit that I didn't want to do, like working at a job I didn't want to work at, or talking to people I really didn't want to talk to, but I didn't want to be mean to stop talking to them. And so I kept on giving my energy away, and I was not living in the overflow. But it was not until I started choosing myself, until I said, fuck these people who said, fuck me, and I'm going to go ahead and find me a different tribe. It wasn't until I said, I deserve everything. This, I'm going to have everything that I want and everything that I deserve, and I ain't stopping until I get it, is when I was able to help my kids. At this point, I employ 3 out of my 4 kids. As of today, I employ 3 out of my 4 kids. My oldest son, he's a welder. I employ 3 out of my 4 kids, not because they losers, not because they need a job, right? But because I'm living in the overflow, because I'm allowing them to be great at what they great at. I employ 3 out of my 4 kids, and they still have their own projects that they working on. I'm living in the overflow. I never could have did that if I was still at a job I did not like. Right? Listen, when I did have a man, or when I do get a man, guess what? My overflow, I have a lot of dudes in my inboxes, right? And it's not because of who I am or what I got. Is that the energy that I put on? I'm living in the overflow. I love me, so you have no choice but to love me. I don't need you to come in and make me whole. I'm already whole. You gonna come in, I don't need you to come and fill my cup. My shit is overflowing. I need your shit to overflow too. So now we have 2 overflows that is reaching the people that we love. My family, I'm living in the overflow. I'm able to do things not just for my children, but for their children, right? This is now you talking about generational wealth. This is what I'm doing, right? I'm building my book company to support my granddaughter. So when they get ready to go to college, they won't need no fucking college. They won't need no loan. They won't need none of that. You understand me? I'm supporting my family, right? When sometimes my mama worked for me too, right? But that's the overflow of it all. You understand me? If my mama want to come out here and chill for a month or two, she can, right? Because I'm living in my overflow. My friends are catching my overflow. I have employed at least 4 of my friends, not because we friends, they needed something. I have allowed my friends to build their businesses while working in my business and not worrying about punching in no fucking clock. You know why? Because I chose myself. 4 years ago, I chose me. And when I started choosing me and when I decided who I was going to be, I started trickling into this overflow. So now I'm in this overflow. Everybody is catching this work. I don't have to give, and my cup is still overflowing because I'm not giving them nothing from my cup. I'm not going into the well of me and giving them nothing. They are catching the excess of the overflow. When you overflow, that means the water is pouring. Huh? I don't know how to do water. When you overflow, that means the water is coming over the top. I want you to go and get a bowl, a cup, and put it under your sink and turn the water on and don't turn it off. And you're going to see the cup and the bowl is going to stay full. It's the overflow that's going to affect everybody. So me, I never give them nothing. I am still at 100%. It's the overflow for me. And that's what happens when you choose yourself. And if you don't know how to choose yourself or where to go, this is step number 1. Huh? This is more than a book. This is community. Huh? This is more than a fad, it's a lifestyle. Take that was a lot. That was good. Overflow. Hmm? Y'all got any questions for me? I got one more lesson in this book, and then I'm going, oh no, we got 2 more lessons, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. Y'all got any questions about overflow? You cannot be an overflow if you don't know how to put yourself first. It won't happen. You cannot be an overflow. I mean, you got to put yourself first before your kids. You got to put yourself first before your husband, your spouse. You got to put yourself before. Listen, the only person you don't put yourself first before is God. Is God, you, then everybody else. It's God, then you, then everybody else. Overflow. If you are just now joining us, go to girlfu.com and go purchase your book today. Let me know when you purchase your book. My goal before I leave this live is to have 15 lives change. We have 10. Go ahead and purchase a book. You can purchase multiples. If you purchase multiples, let me know. If you want to purchase a book for yourself and for somebody else, and you are invited to my private night of coaching where you all have had your book and you get a chance to ask questions. You already purchased. Thank you, Nita. So we're looking for the people who are new purchases today. To date, we have sold 148 books. This is my first time doing a book blitz and getting in here and teaching y'all, right? So now that we got that, we're going to talk about you've outgrown survival. Now what? A lot of y'all like, well, I'm thriving. Now what? So let's talk about this. What happens when you outgrow survival, right? Listen, what happens when you outgrow survival? Let's talk about it. And don't be laughing at my doggone about my doggone pajamas either. All right. Next lesson. And I'm teaching straight from the book, y'all. I'm teaching straight from the book. If y'all like, where's she getting this from? Straight from my book, okay? Oh, okay. Rudolph got a little duck back there, don't she? All right. So this is lesson 1.7. Listen, it says you've outgrown survival. Now what? I'm gonna call this the now what lesson. Let's get into it. All right. So you've healed just enough to see the dysfunction. So a lot of y'all that's watching me, you like, yo, I'm already healed. I'm with it, girl. I'm with you, right? You've grown just enough to be uncomfortable with your old ways, and you are no longer impressed by the struggle, the drama, or the chase. So now what? Right? And that's the scary part is the in between. It's like, okay, I've done this healing. I'm no longer dealing with these people. I don't talk to nobody. I saw a young lady in here that said, oh, I don't have no friends by choice. But now what? You can't live like that. You're not going to survive like that, right? This is the in between. This is the season where your spirit is awake, but your habits haven't caught up. Where you crave more peace, purpose, and alignment, but you're still tempted by the chaos you used to call home. This is where most women turn back at the now what? When they are lonely, when they got quiet, because you done lived in chaos your whole fucking life. Now it's quiet. And you like, okay, what do I do now? Right? When you didn't quit your job, when you finally turned in that resignation letter and said, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm not doing this shit. Now you done sat at home for a while, watched your TV shows, pulled down your 401k, you done spent that shit up. Now what? Huh? Listen, because here's the deal. Transformation isn't pretty at first, right? I want you to understand this. In that now what, you will be misunderstood. I just want y'all to know this, huh? In that now what, you will be misunderstood. People are going to question what the fuck you are doing. You will be misunderstood. I want you to know that. Listen, you will disappoint people who benefited from your confusion. You are going to lose friends and family. You are going to disappoint people who can no longer benefit from you from being a pushover. You will grieve relationships that only made sense when you are half healed. You understand me? You're going to miss that good thing. You're going to miss that one thing. You will grieve relationships. Now you got time in your hands. And you're gonna think about JoJo and them. I go through that shit all the time. You're gonna grieve relationships. Now you're gonna think about JoJo and them. You're gonna be like, oh my God, I remember. You're gonna start reminiscing, looking ass. I want you to know this. You are not confused, you are becoming. When you are misunderstood, losing friends and family, grieving relationships, this is part of your becoming. You understand me? That is part of your becoming, right? Here's the deal. You are being called out of survival. This is out of the hustle for love. You are being called out of over explaining, out of minimizing your magic and making others comfortable. The truth is, survival helps you get here, but it cannot take you any further, right? This is the point where survival can't take you any further. It is time to release your grip on what you have normalized so you can rise into who you are. No, it's not Queen Angel. Oh, we got another one. She said, and it's purchased. Thank you. All right, y'all. We got four more. Four more. Let's get it. Let's go. So let me say this to say that. If I get four more people to buy a book, we're gonna get Queen Angel a book. And it's another lady on here that really wanted a book. If we get four more people to buy a book, we will get Queen Angel. I will donate Queen Angel a book. How about that? I appreciate your sincerity and your honesty, Queen Angel. I do. So if we get four more people to buy a book before I get off the live, we will go ahead and give her a book. And she'll get the workbook and the invitation to my private night of coaching. All right. I appreciate that. I could tell you really want the book. Absolutely. All right. Okay. Queen Angel, I don't think I follow you. Be aware of any fake pages. It's not me. My page has 134,000 followers. Um, so I just followed you, right? All right, y'all, let's get back into it. So I want you to understand you'll be misunderstood, lose friends and family, you will grieve relationships, but this is part of your becoming, and that's okay. That's natural. We're gonna get into the last lesson of this book. Any questions about what this book is, what we're doing before I get into the last lesson of chapter one and take my break? Any other ones? Any other questions, concerns, or comments? If not, y'all, I talked about this oatmeal, but this oatmeal really smack. I talked about this oatmeal, y'all, but this oatmeal really smack. I ain't gonna lie. Don't tell her I said it. This little microwave oatmeal really smack. It's okay. Life is juicy. I get it. Huh? I did talk about her oatmeal bad, but it really tastes good. All right. So let's go ahead and do the last lesson of chapter one. Remember, when you are out of survival, you'll be misunderstood, lose friends and family. I want you to know you are not going crazy. You will reminisce and grieve relationships and shit that was chaotic because it's in your system, right? This is all part of your becoming. You are not crazy. You are not depressed. I do not want you to turn back. I want you to know that this is natural and I want you to keep going. All right, let's talk about lesson 1.8. All right, let's talk about lesson 1.8. It's the version of you who's already free. All right, here's the deal. If one person, somebody get a book for Queen Angel, and I'll give Life is Juicy a book. Listen, listen. She can go, y'all can go watch this on YouTube. It's on my YouTube. I'm Coach Missy. Somebody get Queen Angel a book, and I'll give Life is Juicy a book as well. If y'all get one for Queen Angel, I'll give one to Life is Juicy. I don't want no woman to come on here and be like, man, I really want this book. I'm a dork. No, fuck out of here. No, I know what that's like. I know what it's like to be out there door dashing and fucking Ubering to 2 o'clock in the morning just to make my rent. I know what the fuck that's like. So one person, do y'all, okay? Listen, Dip, you didn't did it. Dip, you not the one. Dip, you didn't already bought a book for somebody. Thank you so much. You didn't already bought a book for somebody. No. Hmm. So I'm gonna leave it up there. I ain't gonna keep talking about it. Y'all take care of one. I'll take care of the other one. All right. Let's get into it. Let's talk about the version of you who was already free. And you may not have met her yet, but I'm about to give you a sneak peek, right? Listen, the version of you that is already free, this is the one who doesn't overthink every text. Huh? You don't every text message that come through, you not sitting over here pondering what I mean, what he mean by that. No, we don't overthink every text. The version of you that's already free doesn't apologize for taking up space. You don't shrink when you enter a room full of strong energy because you are the strongest energy there. You exist. So the version of you that's already free, you exist. A lot of us don't know how to exist. We don't know how to just be. We either got to be seen, heard, felt. You just don't know how to be. You don't know how to just chill the fuck out. I exist. And that's not a bad thing. That's not a degrading or demoralizing thing. I fucking exist. Huh? I exist for me. I exist. I listen. I exist. Right? I don't have to come here. I know who I am. I don't have to prove to you who I am. I don't have to tell you who I am. I know who the fuck I am. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna walk in the room and be quiet. Not because I don't want to talk, not because I'm scared to talk, because my silence, my presence is enough. Because I know who I am. I done felt that shit in my spirit about who I am, right? I'm gonna say this to say that. I want you to know that the version of you who is already free is not in the far future. It is not the person that has lost 100 pounds or lost 50 pounds. It is not the person that is a millionaire. The person who is already free is right now inside of you waiting. It's that person that's making $50,000 on the job and not 50 million yet. It's that person who's 300 pounds and not 200 pounds. Nah. It's that person who has alopecia. You still free. What the fuck that got to do with anything? Huh? Is that person who driving that car that 1997 and you want that 2025 Lexus, you free right now. See, when I ain't gonna get into it, I'm gonna teach it, I'm not gonna preach it. And understand is you have seen glimpses of her in the way you walk after a good cry, in the sound of your laugh when you forget to care who's watching, in the way you speak when you are not trying to be relatable, when you are not trying to please everybody. The version of you is raw, powerful, and rooted. I want you to know this. I'm gonna write this in red. The version of you that's already free is raw, powerful, and rooted. Raw, powerful, and rooted. The version of you is raw, powerful, and rooted, right? She wears boundaries like earrings. She knows that worth is a non-negotiable. Yo, first of all, y'all be like, oh, I know my worth is non-negotiable. What are you worth? What is your worth? I'm priceless. Bullshit. Everybody got a price. I'm not gonna get into that. Everybody got a price. Get the fuck out of here. So I'm priceless, bitch. No, you're not. But what is your worth? What is your time worth? What is your heart worth? What is your love worth? What is your mind worth? Huh? What is your spirit worth? That's okay. I'm gonna help y'all with all that. Listen, the person that's already free doesn't force, chase, beg, or explain. She decides, right? So listen, the person that's already free, we don't force nothing on nobody. We don't chase nobody. We don't beg nobody. We don't explain to nobody. We just decide. We decide to do different. We decide to do better. We decide to love. We decide to laugh. We decide to cry, but we decide. You understand me? She decides. The version of you that's already free ain't gonna be walking around here talking about, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Y'all hoes hit anyway. Listen. This book right here is a journey back to her, not to become her, but to remember her, right? Because she is not a fantasy. She is not your one day. She's not waiting for someone to love her better because before she becomes her best. I want you to know that she is you, unfiltered, unapologetic, unbothered, and bitch, you are unleashed. Hmm? Do I need to write that on the board? Unfiltered, unapologetic, unbothered, and unleashed. You hear what I'm saying? Listen, and if you keep reading this book, you're gonna get there. All right. Listen, y'all, that was all of the lessons. Listen, that's a condensed version of the lessons from chapter 1. All right. Listen, you said you trying to get choked up, ready to cry. Let it out. What you mean starting? Go ahead and cry. Fuck it. You at work, cry. Okay? Cry. What do you mean? Cry. All right, y'all. So before we go any further, thank y'all for the 11 books that were sold today. 11. Thank you. We got 11 new people in the Girl Fuck You tribe. I wanted to know, are there any other book sales we need to record? I told one person, and one person wants to get a book for one of the ladies. I will get the other lady a book. All right. I'm gonna go ahead. Life is juicy. I'm gonna go make sure I follow you back. So I have you in my follow list. Queen Angel, I follow both of y'all. All right. Miss English said she gonna get it for you. So boom, we got it. So both of y'all got a book coming. See, both of y'all send me a message now. Send me your address. Both of y'all send me your address. Shout out to Tia. Thank you. Both of y'all send me your address. Y'all both get a book. Welcome to Girl Fuck You. All right. All right, y'all. Listen, we did an amazing job today, y'all. We got 12 new members of the Girl Fuck You tribe are here. Thank y'all to everybody who donated books. I am about to take a break. Y'all want me to change my outfit? Life is Juicy and the other young lady send me your addresses. Queen Angel and Life is Juicy send me your address. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Tia got a book. I'm gonna give one of y'all a book and all that stuff. We will be back at in about 45 minutes at the top of the hour. No, I'm gonna change my. I'm gonna put on something else. Put a hat or something on. We are going to come back with chapter 2. Girl, fuck your feelings. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Huh? This was light work. Girl, fuck your feelings. All right. So when we return, we will have chapter 2. Girl, fuck your feelings. And that is coming back to you at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go ahead and tell somebody. You can also find me on YouTube. I am Coach Missy on YouTube. If you want to send this class to somebody, it is now going to be on YouTube, given about 2-3 minutes. And go ahead and look under my lives. It would be the Girl Fuck You lessons. Go ahead and share that link out. Come back in at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Girl Chapter 2, Girl Fuck Your Feelings. And we are out. TikTok.